Alright, hello and welcome back to of course, the usual series on this channel, the Hartlepool United Career Mode. Yes, I'm still on FIFA 23. Any questions, queries about EAFC 24, I will answer as we go. I've already said what I'm doing in terms of that game, but if you're new to the channel or you're new to the series, EAFC 24 I've not got yet. I'm going to be waiting until it either goes on Black Friday sales or just any sales because I'm not paying that full price for that game. So that's that cleared up. Once I do, if I've got that game and I'm still doing this career mode, I will still finish off this career mode. I'll probably start doing rebuilds on the AFC 24 and then eventually move into a career mode on there. I think is probably the move. But anyway, that's that cleared out the way. Just for anyone interested, or even if you're not interested, I've given you the news anyway. I've given you the details, the lowdown on that. But welcome back anyway, like I said, to another episode of the Hartlepool United Youth Academy Career Mode. So, if you didn't see the last episode, it was a bit topsy-turvy, but we styled it out kind of towards the end of it. Kicking it off with a 1-0 loss to Blackpool. It's the most bullshit 1-0 loss I've been part of in a long, long time, potentially ever. I had like 4.9 expected goals to their 0.6 or something, and they had the goal, and I couldn't score past anyone. That goalkeeper they had was on a madness. And bounced back though because I think Rodriguez came back in this game. Was it this game he came back? I think it was. He came back and we won 5-0. We then had a little slip up again. Norwich decided to just be very good, and we decided to not be very good. We ended up losing 4-1. But again, another bounce back from us with Crystal Palace being defeated 3-1 by us. And then to end the episode, a team that we can never seem to get the better of, no matter how hard we try. We took on Bristol City, a 3-all draw. A game we deserved to win based on stats, but based on the defending ability of me, it's probably the right result. But anyway, we didn't have a bad episode, but it could have gone better. So taking a look at the table now, that leaves us 6 points clear with 8 games to go. It should be doable. There's some difficult games today and difficult games next episode, which will be the finale of Season 6. But it's still going to be... I think it's still got to be ours, doesn't it, really? Looking at the gap here, with 6 points clear of second. And I think Forest have some difficult games to come up as well. We played Forest twice, so we'd have to play them. It's just kind of on us and on them to mess up, which is fine. Burnley in third, which I'm a little bit more concerned about because they've kind of come back into the fight, and we still have to play them. That could come into effect at some point as well throughout this career mode. Norwich, West Brom, and Palace we've got in the playoff places as well. I think I just have to play West Brom and Burnley, but I'll VAR the calendar in a minute. Rest of the table looks like this. For anyone interested, as we continue to read down, there's no point in me reading all these teams because you can see, and it's not really as important as the top and the bottom battles in the league. Relegation zone now consists of Wigan, Rotherham United, and Peterborough, who probably today will be confirmed relegated. But Sheffield United have managed to get out of that area. Will maybe stay out of that area. I'm surprised they're even in the relegation battle, but they've done well so far. FA Cup, little update on all the competitions. Fuck it. Semi-finals look like this: Leeds and Brentford, Chelsea and Spurs. Carabao Cup, I think it's already been done. Southampton beat Everton in the final for that. In the Champions League, I think quarterfinals now: Bayern Munich, Wolfsburg, Manchester City, Barcelona, Man United, PSG, Chelsea, Leipzig. Europa League quarterfinals: Porto, Famalicão, Sporting, Fenerbahce, AZ, Atletico, and Atalanta Lens. And then the conference, I'm guessing quarterfinals as well, yep. This actually looks better than the fucking Europa ones. Napoli, Freiburg, Braga, Ajax, Arsenal, Valencia, and then Rennes and Lech Poznan. So before we go into today's episode, obviously let's take a look at the schedule that we've got today. We kick off away at the Riverside to Middlesbrough. That will be a tricky one. They seem to have fallen out of the playoff race, but they still could get back in it. They're not bad. I'm a bit concerned that we're starting with that, to be honest. We then take on Portsmouth at Victoria Park, the first team to beat us this season. Remember, all the way back in December, I think it was, or November. They beat us at Fratton Park. It was November the 6th. Went unbeaten all the way until then. So a rematch there and hopefully a chance to avenge that loss. Following that will be a game against Barnsley away from home there in the relegation zone. So hopefully that won't be too difficult. Same with the Peterborough game at home at Victoria Park. Hopefully we should see that through and have no issue there. And then the final episode, or the final game of today's episode, will be against West Brom at home, which isn't too bad, but they're probably the biggest team, the most difficult game today. But in the history, we've got the better of them, so I'm hoping we can do it again. And then for episode 11, won't it? We'll face QPR, Burnley, and Blackburn, all difficult games. So it doesn't get any easier. With the manager rating, for whatever reason, tanking, despite us failing a low priority objective, by the way. As you can see there, low priority round of 16 of the FA Cup. Not really important, to be honest. Somehow it knocks us all the way down to 50, but we've done pretty much the rest of them. So I don't really know what to tell you. It all really hinges on winning this title, to be honest with you. Being 100%, all hinges on winning the championship title. So anyway, without further ado, let's check everything over. So I'll check as well. Will we get Duncan Wilson back before the end of the season? That's what I'm curious about. And has he gone down any further? Still 79. Not too bad. 2 months left. So 2 months would take it to... Yeah, the end point. We might get him back for Blackburn. I wouldn't be 100% on that. But anyway, ladies and gents, so we'll go into the news. I'll just clean my nose first because for some reason I've got a runny nose. I'll clean that. We'll go to the news and we'll go into the first game of the day. So bear with me. Right, here we are then. Brilliant Cochrane hat-trick against Bristol City. Yeah, I don't think I mentioned this. Cochrane got a hat-trick in that game against Bristol City. Such a good performance from him that he'll get to automatically start at least the first game today. Cochrane scored a final goal of the game, completing his hat-trick to help his team grab a 3-0 draw against Bristol City. It was a weird display, but a fantastic one as well. Not to mention he hit the woodwork 3 times as well. Could have more than 3 goals, but unfortunately couldn't get them. Some more news that we're not really interested in. Gyökeres getting a hat-trick. Champions League quarterfinals draw. We've already seen it, but just a little preview of that again for anyone interested. Chelsea, Leipzig, Man City, Barca, Man United, PSG, Bayern, Wolfsburg. And then looking in here, then the Player of the Month shortlist was Blas for Burnley, Lamperle for Swansea, Morales for Preston, and then Blanchard for Hartlepool. I don't know how Blanchard's going out, to be honest. He's been hit and miss throughout February, but it is what it is. And it was actually Ludovic Blas that ended up winning the Player of the Month. He's still a top scorer. I don't know what's happened to his other arm, but he's still a top scorer in the league anyway. So understandable that he is going to be the Championship Player of the Month. And there may be a late promotion push, potential even title push at Burnley. So you keep an eye on that as well. They play Blackburn today. And Hartlepool United and Bristol City draw again. Hartlepool United manager Shabalala was desperate to prove his team with a stronger side, but the game turned out to be very much like the clash between the two earlier in the season, which also ended in a draw. And then Bristol City stunned Hartlepool to draw. A massive surprise, so a league encounter between leaders Hartlepool United and bottom half strugglers Bristol City and a stalemate. It was a great performance for the team in the wrong half of the table as they succeeded in frustrating their high-flying opponents to grab a well-deserved point. I don't know if it was well-deserved, but they did get a point on us, which slows us down a little bit. But I think Forest lost at the same time we drew. I think they lost to Cardiff, Norwich, sorry. So that helped us out a little bit, gave us a bit of breathing room, and it also puts Norwich back in the hunt. That battle for second place is going to be awesome. I'm hoping we can make enough distance that it doesn't have to be a battle for first place, but stranger things have happened. So take a look at this team. Now we need to change it up a little bit, I think. We're going to go strong, but I think Gomez needs to have a rest. Bring in Moffat as well. Diop Cochrane is fine. Roberts fine. Rodriguez. Blue rest him out the gate. Also, why is Blanchard on the bench? Or on the reserve, sorry. Then we're going to rest. No, we'll leave Rodriguez and we'll have Carpenter on the bench. Plenty will come off for Ojeda and we'll have... In fact, we'll start Bishop. Ojeda can be on the bench. The left wing spot is a sad state of affairs at the moment until Wilson comes back and hopefully still has his potential, but I wouldn't be surprised if the game rips it away from him. So this is the team we're going to go with for the game against Middlesbrough. It's a bit mishmash, but hopefully we'll do the job. Still got very good back four, so I'm not too worried It's going to be a matter of, are the goalkeepers going to work today, and can we finish our dinner up front? So I guess we'll see as we go. So we've got Nielsen in between the sticks, Moffat and Hassan as the fullbacks, Chavez and Bolt centre backs, Diop CDM slash centre mid, Cochrane centre mid slash cam, with Bishop off the left, Roberts off the right, and then we've got Blanchard and Rodriguez leading the line. Rodriguez captaining the side. At the Riverside, then I'm just going to make sure my bench is ordered as I want it, which it is. That's absolutely fine. At the Riverside, then it is Middlesbrough versus Hartlepool United. Check goal news. All on. Forest play Huddersfield. Got it. Let's get into it. Bit of publicity for Cochrane. I mean, that is the table as it stands. Middlesbrough still can make a push for playoffs. They need a big dub here over us, and we are not inclined to allow them to have it, because we also, what I've realised mathematically, and I figured this out off stream because I didn't really think about it on stream, we need to win 6 out of our last 8 if we want to get that century. Now, I don't care about getting the century just as long as I get a title too much. I think it might be a case of I need to get that century if I'm going to win the title, because Burnley are on 76, Forest are on 76. With 8 games left, they could both realistically reach 100 points as well. So I think it's going to be a case of we have to get that 100-point mark to ensure it. At the very least, 95, because they're going to be on fire heading into the end of this season, and we can't let ourselves slip any more than we have on occasion. It was always going to be difficult after our main creative force off the left got injured. And then when Rodriguez got injured as well, that didn't help proceedings. That put us into a bit of a spiral. But hopefully, that spiral has ended. We can return to our best, and we can get 3 points out of all these games today. Finish on 97, I think it would be. Hold on, maths quickly. Yeah, it would be 97 points today. And then for the end episode of Season 6, we'll hopefully have won the title or at least got promotion by that point. And we could just chill for the last episode of the series, or the season, sorry, not the series, because Season 7 will be Premier League Hartlepool, hopefully, if all doesn't go wrong. So we'll just have to wait and see how that goes. But we're underway now at the Riverside, and Middlesbrough are going to be a tricky foe. They always seem to be. But Bishop, I should say, good interception. Blanchard, now out to Moffat. Rodriguez is asking for it inside. It's going to go on one more to Cochrane, the goal-scoring midfielder. He's sent it to the floor. Jack Cochrane, great save by Hemming. Cochrane trying to continue as he started in the Bristol game. He sent Bola to the floor. I think it was Bola who was the one he sent. But anyways, a great save from the Middlesbrough goalkeeper. Cochrane, though, cooking. Unfortunately, didn't get the episode title last time because of the return of Rodriguez. Felt like it was a bigger deal, but it was a great spell from Cochrane. The other thing why it wasn't Cochrane's episode is because Rodriguez got a higher rating than him, despite not even scoring one in that game itself. So I just thought, well, if the game not going to rate it, why should I too much? But it was still a very good hat-trick. Great tackle by Billy Bull. Second tackle is not successful. Best away record in the league. Go to Hartlepool United. A bit of pressure on there. Trying to get Hassan across. Still got a shot off the Middlesbrough man, and it's forced Nielsen into a good save. Corner now to the home side. Try to get to Billy Bull here to defend, but it's not allowing me. Blanchard's dead then. Ooh. I think he came off the Middlesbrough man. Just past the post. I don't want to sound silly, but I wanted a tall player to control there so I could clear it and win the header. Well, win the header, then clear it, obviously, in that order, but get the ball away with a tall player, but the game has refused. Although Blanchard's pretty tall, he's just got the heading ability of probably what I have in real life. That's just an insult to Blanchard. He's pretty good at heading. It's just still needs work on it. Moffat trying to put a ball in. It's blocked by Robinson, who's taking a bit of pain to that. Bishop. Diop. Gonna knock it back. For the Middlesbrough player. Won it, which was smart. Bishop. Try to get through that gap. It's not worked. And now Middlesbrough could go. Middlesbrough will go. Should be fine though with Billy Bull. Of course we are. Blanchard. It's just that the pass was a bit slow and the touch was poor. Blanchard. Bishop. Inside. Back inside. Oh, it's away. I should have let it go for the corner. Chavez wins it. Doesn't get the ball to Diop somehow. Although the big cynical Lee's rocking the midfield. Wins the ball back for us. That's such a good signing. Underrated to fuck, by the way. Malik Diop. I don't know what his potential is. I'm hoping it's like 84, 85. Because my God, he deserves kind of to be here towards the end now. In my opinion. Hassan wins that back, by the way. Roberts could thread one into the area. It's going to come to Jack Cochrane. Not the greatest of accuracy. He was open, unmarked, and had all the time in the world, but just couldn't aim it in the right direction. Cochrane seems to be getting involved a lot more, and I like that. I know he's hit his potential now, but he's still one of my favourite players. He's still one of the players I'll take to the Prem. I don't know if he'll maybe make it all the way to the end, but definitely for a Prem player, good quality to have. To make a decision on some of the midfielders next year, because some have grown incredibly on loan. I don't know whether to part ways with them or hold on to them, because we'll have 5 very good midfielders once the loanees come back. That was not meant for the back post. It nearly worked though, caused a commotion. It's meant to go back to Rodriguez to volley in, but hasn't locked onto the Peruvian Prince. Diop into Cochrane. Now Blanchard. Bishop has made the move here. Ball back in towards Cochrane. It couldn't shoot first time for whatever reason. I pressed B, but it didn't want to do it. Diop. Roberts. Now Blanchard. Couldn't turn his man. Probably should have knocked it off to somebody. I feel like I got that there with Malik Diop, but I guess I'm wrong. Can I go Chavez? No, apparently not. Pressed 3 times to try and go Felix Chavez there, and it didn't do it any of the times. I've messed up here now, I think. I say I've messed up. The game's messed me up. I don't know how many times I can press LP and it not go to Chavez. It just kept flicking between Bull and Moffat. I'm not really sure why, when Chavez was a very good option. Just gets that ball through to Diop. Blanchard now, Cochrane. Roberts is making that move. Just can't get around Bola though. Strong defensive performance from Middlesbrough so far, but strong defensive performance from us so far, I would say as well. Until we concede, which will probably be momentarily. Didn't really hit that at all as he wanted to. Coburn, it's an easy one for Nicholas Nielsen. Still 0-0 here at the Riverside. We'd like to get a goal sooner rather than later, please, fellas. Try and get this title secured ASAP, so I don't have to worry about my job. Bishop. Rodriguez. Ball. Well, it was meant for Cochrane, but he took it on his right foot there, Rodriguez, to put the ball over, and it went nowhere near the intended target. It's been difficult for both teams to try and break through properly. Not really an open chance. That early one from Cochrane in the first few minutes has probably been the best opportunity all day. Blanchard. Rodriguez, heavy touch, got caught by Gregory. Moffat regains possession. Diop. Now Cochrane. Rodriguez. Blanchard. Slots it away. Lovely. Lovely job, Lee. You see when the pass and play just comes together. When the pass and play is just as exquisite as that, then there's no issue. I believe Blanchard now has tied Ludovic Blas of Burnley for the golden boot as it stands. Good ball through. Blanchard left unmarked. All he had to do was secure that goal, and he did it perfectly, just dispatching it to the bottom right. Placement without too much power, and just found the back of the net, which was obviously the end goal. Achille Blanchard, number 25 this season now. I think he goes level with Blas, unless Blas has scored already in the Burnley-Blackburn game, but at the moment, it is 25-25 in the Golden Boot race. I'm not really arsed about that, but it'd be cool to have if I could win it. And Blanchard would not be the player I would expect to win it with. I would expect Rodriguez to have it, but with his injury, Blanchard seems to be the front runner now. That was for Cochrane. I don't fucking know what that's doing. Chavez trying to hold this off. Shot straight at Nielsen by Shrivers, thank God. Moffat. Blanchard, I think Chavez might be offside. Damn it. Also, why is he up there? Gotta respect the attempt, but it was a silly move and it didn't work out anyway. Ball forward, it's going to be won by Diop. You don't put the ball towards Diop and expect to win it, right? Surely. Cochrane, we'll get one more chance for the break, perhaps. Blanchard can control this. Rodriguez, not going to get there. Ball was played across, wasn't good enough. And we'll go in with a lead at the break, but nothing secure because they've been just as decent as we have. We've just taken the chances we've had. Achille Blanchard separating the scoreline. And the second half to come, I'm not 100% we've got this in the bag yet. I really feel like a Middlesbrough goals are going to happen just for whatever reason, whether it be by actual skill and good passing or whether it be because the game just wants to give them it. 0-0 between Bristol City and Cardiff City. Peterborough leading Norwich 1-0. Barnsley leading Sunderland 1-0. Huddersfield leading Nottingham Forest 1-0. That's the big one from what I can see so far, unless Burnley are playing at the same time as us. They're not. Sheffield United leading QPR 1-0. 1-1 between Blackpool and West Brom. And then Swansea leading Wigan 1-0 as well. Those are scorelines around the grounds. It's 1-0 here at the Riverside to Hartlepool United. It's been a bit of a scrappy game, but we've taken our chance, and that's really been the difference. 57-43 in terms of possession, 4 shots to 3 in favour of Middlesbrough, however, but we've got the expected goal advantage due to that Achille Blanchard finish being a pretty easy goal to score, to be honest. 1.7 to 0.6 in favour of ourselves. So we'll head into the second half. Just take a look at stamina here real quick. Rodriguez is fine. Bull's fine as well. I wish we could get Bull's stamina better. You know, be great, but unfortunately it doesn't upgrade beyond whatever it is now, which I can't find. 76. Can't get it further than that. We just have to work on his other stats and hope they even out ultimately. We've still got very good centre-back options and we'll be improving on them next year. Rafa Contreras, been here since day one, still rely on him. Season 6. That's a fucking shocking pass from Moffat. Galloway, probably his time to say see you later. Great ball over if it works. Rodriguez, bit of a tight angle, but tries it anyway. Barlaser coming off for Hackney. Or Balazar. I pronounce it. Apologies if it's wrong. There are Middlesbrough fans out there, they know that. I think he's a Middlesbrough player to start with. Look, most of these are, but still. Anyone who knows how to pronounce that, correct me if I'm wrong. Blanchard with the corner. The ever-present striker, it seems to be. Puts the ball in the middle. It's away, only as far as Roberts. Cochrane needs to find a room. I'll find the pass to Bishop. Oh, beautiful. I don't know how the keepers arsed that up, to be honest, but I'll take it. No complaints there, boys. No complaints at all. Bishop made a nice starting run through, but the keeper should be doing better, 100%. I think Bishop actually hit his shot on it. Fucked up the keeper. He's absolutely sliced that as the Aussie, but it's worked, so I'm not complaining. Thomas Bishop, I don't know if it's his first goal of the season, but it's definitely not many. It's a big goal as well, puts us 2 up over a team that could get back into this if we're not careful. So smart for that to... It is his first goal of the season, at least in the league. Moffat back to Nielsen. I mean, Riverside not very happy with what we've seen from their team, but the away travellers very happy, I would say. Middlesbrough take a trip to Reading next game, whereas we, I believe, play at home to Barnsley. I mean, a game in between that. Cochrane for number 3. It's on his weak foot. Never going to happen, really. D'Angelo coming on for goal to Kane for Middlesbrough. We're making our changes very soon as well. If I remember correctly, there was an 8-day gap between this game and the next game. It's not Peterborough next, it's somebody else before them. In fact, Barnsley before them. I'm just trying to think of somebody else before Barnsley. Cochrane, straight at Hemming. Oh, Cochrane late. You got to respect he went for it though. Ball long, and I think that's going to be our changes made, especially with Cochrane getting booked. We'll make him the first change for Fernando Maresca. I want to call him Enzo for whatever reason. I'm also going to bring off, bring off Rodriguez, swap these about. Bishop was going to come off for Ajeda, but he's actually scored now, and he's actually been a good performer all game, so we'll leave him for now. No, Cochrane will get the book in, there it is, but he's about to come off anyway. But yeah, it's a good performance so far today, boys. Defensively, we've been solid. We've not had much, and offensively, we've got the goals, so far, so good. Hop coming on, I should say, for Sinani. Maresca and Carpenter for Cochrane and Rodriguez. We do have a game. Who the fuck is it next? Some bloody irrelevant mid-table team, probably. I'll say that it's Forest again or something. We've already played them twice, but still. Who is it? I literally read it out. I've forgotten. I wish the game would tell me, but it hasn't done yet. It's a great ball from Moffat to Bishop, but it's hard to control. But it was. Brown asking for it through the middle, and he's getting it through the middle. He is offside, but we're letting him have that much space. It's a bit concerning, bruv. I thought we had the centre back on him, to be honest. I thought Chavez was there, that's why I committed the ball. Chavez was up the pitch. Okay. Marginal as well. We got very lucky there, guys. Very lucky. That's one of the most marginal ones I've seen. Colburn could have and potentially should have had Middlesbrough back in that. And without offside, it would have been 2-1 and it would have been game on again. We've got fucking Portsmouth, that's it. Thank God. I thought it told me eventually. Maresca. Oh, he's missed it. Absolutely just misclarted that completely. I couldn't tell where Carpenter is, but he's on the other side of Blanchard, so I don't know why Blanchard was there actually, now thinking on it. But 2-0 to the good still, just about. Offside against Coburn. And Maresca missing that opportunity there. Means it's still 2 to the good for the league leaders. Thomas Bishop, heavy touch. Can't get it away from Gregory. I wanted to slide into him, but the game just refused to acknowledge it. So it just didn't slide. Hassan gets a touch, but it's not going to be good enough. Hop now, try to play it inside. Left it open, good save Nielsen. I tried to commit to the ball. I should have just committed to the man, just stayed on him, but they would have shot it. I don't know, difficult choice there. But either way, it's a great save from Nicholas Nielsen that goes to a corner. Ball in, Carpenter. I think it's flicked off the Middlesbrough man. It will get kept in by Shrivers. Carpenter putting some defensive work, not bad. I really want to use a defender, but you gotta get what you're given sometimes. Just off the corner, D'Angelo trying to take it around Moffat here. He's not going to manage. We're clearing it away without any fuss, hopefully. You'd hope. Roberts gets absolutely taken down. The ref will continue to play. That will be a booking. I think it's Berger who did it. Maresca walks into trouble. Now Hassan needs to get to Hop here. Hassan's felt a step behind today, but honestly, as Lucas Gomez needed a rest that we brought him off. And interesting shot choice there. When he had 2 options in the middle. Berger gets the yellow. Possibly could be a red, honestly, but ref has decided yellow. Corner to the Borough. Taken by the booked man, Wouterberger. Ball in. Blanchard heads it away enough. Now Roberts. Probably one man I would rely on to counter, but he's not got options on here. He does. It's an interesting one. Carpenter just needs to get around his man. Unlucky. Good defending by Middlesbrough. Decent effort by Roberts to play Carpenter through, but didn't work out. Ball with a double tackle and just yeets it away. No nonsense. Blanchard's going to chase, but I don't think he'll win it. Put the pressure on, but then fall over. Still gives a bit of pressing there while on the floor. Roberts can't get there. 10 minutes to go. I'm hoping we have it cut and dry at this point, but I can still sense a Middlesbrough goal, especially with the way we're defending. As in, it wouldn't let me switch to Chavez there. Now Ball, there we go. You know what? Fair enough. If it's going to be by bullshit, then fair enough. I've been EA'd there, to be fair. Blocked by Chavez, blocked by Ball, just keeps falling to them every time. It's fine. What can you do in that sitch? Not much is the answer. Make our final change as well while they celebrate their goal. It's going to be Ethan Roberts for Jackson Barlow. Bishop gets a full 90 because he's been actually quite fun to use today. And he's bagged. D'Angelo with a goal. It's a bit of a silly one. And of course, this is his first goal of the season. With that in my mind, he's a regen. We made a change. I meant to not skip the change, but I was pressing A to do the kickoff. But on comes Jackson Barlow for Ethan Roberts. Maybe a bit of magic off that right hand side from him. Could see us through again, back to a 2-goal lead. Maybe Blanchard could do it by himself. In the path of Maresca, good save. Yeah, honestly, I'm kind of annoyed that's gone in. Because that's what's fucked our clean sheet. A double rebound goal. Well, I mean, what do you expect from this game? Nothing but the worst, I suppose. Blanchard, power the ball into the area. Towards Chavez. And it's headed straight to the hands of Hemming. And I'm hoping they don't counter because we could be fucked. Can I go striker, please? So my defense can get back. What's this guy doing? Fair enough. Bishop wins the header but doesn't get it to a teammate. Maresca regains possession there. Barlow tries to put it in the air post. Probably should have passed it across. Touched by Barlow, won't get the ball. Slide by Barlow, won't get the ball either. How long have we got? 6 minutes. Of course, they're chasing the game. Sorry, yeah. 6 minutes. Because they're the ones chasing the game. Saved by Nielsen. I think it was Hackney with a shot. Try and get up their ends, bruv. Barlow. Into Carpenter. Oh, it's a great save. That would have been 3-1 and that would have been game, set and match. And now it's Middlesbrough. Moffat does enough to win the ball back and maybe we've done enough to keep this result. Chavez gets caught. You've got to be fucking kidding me. Billy Bull takes no ball. Takes no ball, I tell you. Oh, shit. Last chance for Borough. Blocked by Hassan. Oh, Christ. Billy Bull gets in the way. It's going to be an awful shot. Straight to the hands of Nicholas Nielsen. Bit nervy there, boys. I'm not going to lie. We do end up winning 2-1, though. The victory goes our way, but it could have gone wrong. Achille Blanchard as well. Should have annoyed as well during that game. 100th league goal of the season for Hartlepool. But my God, that could have gone absolutely wrong there. And their goal was by pure luck anyway. D'Angelo try to get one back from Middlesbrough, try to spark a comeback for the home side, but it wasn't enough. as Blanchard and Bishop get the goals for Hartlepool and secure the 3 points. With any hope, that puts us 9 points clear, but I reckon Burnley probably beat Blackburn and go into second. Taking a look at the stats, 55 to 45 in terms of possession, 12 shots to 10. But this is the most telling stat, and if we'd fucking equalised, or they'd equalised against us, that's why I would have got annoyed. 4.9 expected goals to 1.5 is the difference there. It would have been a bit annoying had they got a point out of it. But ultimately, they didn't. Man of the match, of course, goes to joint top scorer in the league as far as I'm aware, Achille Blanchard. He gets an 8.8. Thomas Bishop, an 8.4 and a goal as well. Douglas Moffat, a standout performance as per usual from the Scot, an 8.3 for him. The assists coming from Carlos Rodriguez, who got 7.2, and Jack Cochrane, who got 6.9. Didn't feel as good as he did against Bristol City. Now, I'm not expecting hat-tricks every time, but a bit more please from him next time. 7 shots, 6 saves, and 1 conceded for Nicholas Nielsen. Ain't awful, and there was nothing much he could do about that other goal, or the goal that he did concede, because it was rebound after rebound. Just fell for him as much as it wanted. Shriver's man of the match, getting a 7.4. Their best player, with Guido D'Angelo getting a goal and a 7.3. And Zach Hemming in between the sticks, keeping us at just 2, to be fair. Did a really good job. 10 shots on target, 8 saves, just 2 conceded. It could have been a lot worse in Middlesbrough. And I think I would have been very annoyed had we not got the 3 points there. Not that they'd played badly, it's just I feel like we played better and deserved it. I'm just checking if there's any regens. A couple, but nobody I would write home about. So, I just want to check this goal again. Like, it's a bit horse shit. Let's go into instant replay. So, this kid D'Angelo, he hits it against Chavez, bounces through his teammate, who hits against Bull, and it just falls back to him again, and the keeper was ready to save the effort that Bull blocked, and it kind of wasn't the best replay angle, but I just want to have a look for myself, really. Post-match interview. Forest lost. What's up, Demon8? Welcome to stream, mate. Nottingham Forest lost. You love to see it. We've just come through the other side with a victory. Now, the question is, what did Burnley do? Because they're now probably more of a threat than Nottingham Forest are, if I'm being realistic. Nottingham Forest have been on a bit of a shit run of form, and Burnley have not. They've got Player of the Month in their squad. In hindsight, you got preparation for this game. We controlled the game for long spells. We did have the better of the game, but they nearly came back into it. Nervy stuff there. Seemed like you wrapped up the win, but when you let the goal late on, it suddenly seemed like the victory might slip away. He can't relax, but winning's what counts when you manage it. We'll go with a positive answer. Plus, their goal was absolutely EA's, so I'm not really blaming my team for it. Drivers very good in midfield for Borough today. I mean, he wasn't fantastic, but we did as well as we could. And even when their goal went in, we defended it twice. Just bounced straight back to them every time. It's a bit of a piss take, really, but it's fine. We came out with the win, and that's what we were gunning for. A chat message now, probably because someone wanted the game and I forgot about it. I accept I'm not the first name on the team sheet, boss, but I should be getting more games. Realistically, mate, you're probably getting as many games as you should be at this point. How many games has he had? Where is he? Jackson Barlow. 27. 27's not bad, you know. He's only 4 behind our main right winger. So I don't really know what the issue is there. Probably because he wants more money as well. I think all these players want more money. We'll do wages when we get to the Prem. So it saves me having to do them now and then do them in the Premier League. But take a look at the table. Burnley did play and they drew. Alright, so we've got an 8-point gap. Come on, the boys. France covered and completed. I'm not using the GTN anymore because it's fucking useless. And Rodriguez wants to get back in the team. Of course, naturally, you are the main man. I know Blanchard's got more goals, but you are the main man. This little race for second place here is heating up. It's like a four-way race between Burnley, Nottingham Forest, Norwich and West Brom as to who's going to get autos. They're all top 6 pretty much confirmed now. We are, personally, as a team, I think now. We are, yeah. Nobody can break us out top 6. Even if we lose every game now, we'll still be top 6 definitely. So we'll be in the playoffs at the very least, which is good. 101 goals and 51 conceded. It's actually not bad. The conceded is a little bit bad, but it's better than usual. And 101 goals. This team's full of goals, to be fair, so it's not surprising. Right, who have Forest and Burnley got next? 'Cause I know we've got Portsmouth. I guess Burnley's probably a more interesting one to look at now. Burnley have got West Brom. That'll be a fun little battle. Right, up next though we've got Portsmouth. This Pompey game should be a doddle, to be honest. Yeah, it should be, but we lost them last time, so I'm not writing them off at all. Palace aren't locked in top six. No, you're right, they're not. What I mean is we're locked in. Hartlepool locked in top six. None of the other teams are locked in yet. So ourselves are definitely going to be in that top six. Beyond that, it could be anyone's game. Palace, the difference between Palace and West Brom is hilarious because Palace are 12 points behind. If it ends like that, Palace make it to the playoffs and then win them. That'd be hilarious. But then again, it'd be even more hilarious if they did what they did last year. We managed to beat Palace to the playoff spots on the final day last year. It'd be funny if someone else did it this year. That would make me laugh too. So save this over. I'm not losing any progress because I won and I don't want to lose any progress. And then we'll move on to the next game. Palace are the number 12 inseparable romance. True. I don't know how they managed to get relegated in this career mode when all they do is mid-table in real life in the Premier League. But just don't know. Bishop scores first goal this season. Bishop scored for the first time this season to push Hartlepool United to a 2-1 against Middlesbrough. Not too shabby. An international break apparently happened. Oh, bollocks. I've just remembered something for this game. We don't have a goalkeeper. We don't have a goalkeeper for this game. I'll show you in a minute. Hartlepool hoping to overturn Portsmouth. Hartlepool United manager Shabalala will be hoping to get better of Portsmouth in today's encounter after going down to a narrow defeat the last time the teams met. And the next step towards the title for Hartlepool is Portsmouth, of course. Lack of action frustrates Barlow. Shabalala doesn't seem to have Jackson Barlow's plans for this season. I mean, that's horse shit. He's had a lot of game time. The right winger has spent recent games kicking his heels and watching the first team play up from up in the stands. He's disappointed. It's no secret that I'd like to play more. The manager knows that. I'm not the type of player to give anybody an ultimatum, but I'll surely have to consider my future here unless I get more of a chance in the team. He's had plenty of chances and he's done well. I don't know what the fucking issue is there. Carpenter in goal, potentially, because if we take a look at this, I've got to go on the squad hub, don't I? So we've got Nielsen, who's away on international duty, which is all well and good. And you'll think, oh, let's just use Duncan. No, he's been called up as well. So we've actually, unless we call someone back off a loan, which I don't really want to do, but I also don't want to use an outfield player. Higgins is staying out on loan because he could go into a fucking monster. I'm wondering whether to bring back Noah Armstrong or Louis Myers, or whether we just go with an outfield player. Bring on Armstrong, yeah, I think it has to be. He might be quite good, you know. So we'll bring back Noah Armstrong, showing great potential still. Beautiful. The thing is, I don't want to bring back Higgins because he's got potential to be special. And I want to get the best out of him that I absolutely can. So what we'll do is we'll bring Armstrong in. Sorry, mate, nothing personal. And I'm sorry, Scully, for bringing him back. But at the same time, both my players are on international duty. I swear to God, if this cuts on international duty as well after we brought him back. We're throwing hands. Right, we're good. Noah Armstrong getting thrown into a game. Fucking hell, I don't think we have a full. I don't think we can have a full bench either. This is poor timing. Whatever, it's fine. We're gonna have to go a bit different, I guess. Cochrane's away on internationals as well. Fucking hell. Right, we still got a good squad, but we're not gonna have a full bench, and we don't have a substitute striker. Blanchard's been called away as well. Fucking hell. I mean, it's a bit of a. It's awful time for it. Why did they do this? How dare they? Contreras away, Galloway away, so we can't switch the centre backs if we wanted to. No Moffat because he's away. Oriana comes in. Diop, I don't know how he's not been called up. Maresca as well, I'm surprised at. Roberts especially, how he's not been called up for Wales is a genuine mystery, but we're going to start Barlow because he's crying. So I'm just going to check how many people actually went away because there was an international thingy. 8 people. Well, I mean, I should have probably had a keeper on hand just in case, but I didn't think both of them would get called out, so I forgot about that. I'm glad that I reminded myself for it to the game, and I'm glad we brought someone in. It has to be Armstrong today because, like I said, with Higgins, he's potential to be special. I'm going to try and get him on as many loans as I can. He's on loan at Parma, and I want to see how he does when he comes back, kind of thing. He's going to be the long-term replacement, I think, for Duncan, potentially Nielsen as well, but especially Duncan, who is 23 now, won't grow much higher. We'll get to 77 very soon, which isn't too bad. But Nielsen's still showing great potential for now. He's got plenty of room to grow. We're actually going to pip to a sweeper keeper. Work him on the other side, gets position and everything up. Right, okay, so it's going to be a bit of a difficult one. And the fact that we don't have a goalkeeper and the international window or an international whatever has failed us and fucked us over. We've got two left wingers, a right winger, and two right backs on the bench. That's really what we're equipped with, boys. We could be fucked. But anyway, up next then is Hartlepool United versus Portsmouth. Most of the team is still very good, but some of it is still very risky as well. Especially with Noah Armstrong making his debut for Hartlepool in a game of this magnitude where we need to try and keep the lead over the teams below us. I mean, we've got an 8-point gap, so for now it's not a huge deal. Blackburn play QPR. I'm not really asked about Blackburn, I'm more about Burnley. Burnley and West Brom play. Nottingham Forest play Sheffield United. Right, gotcha. So this is the team we're going to be using. It's a bit of a mixed match. Armstrong in goal, Oriana and Gomez as the fullbacks, Chavez and Bull as the centre backs, Diop CDM slash centre mid, Risk centre mid slash Cam, Pelletier off the left, Barlow off the right with Carpenter and Rodriguez up front. Rodriguez captain the side. It is more or less our main 11 actually. It's just more the bench that we don't have enough players on. It's going to warn us here that we don't have enough people, but we can't do much about that. Victoria Park hosting this one. Hartlepool versus Portsmouth. Let's get into it. This is going to be an interesting one. I don't know how this is going to go. Portsmouth got the better of us last time with our best team. So, we're the team that has a debuting goalkeeper. It could be a goal fest, I think is probably the correct wording for this. Either that or Armstrong just has the best game of his life. I don't know which way it's going to go. I didn't really want to bring back anyone off the loan because they're all growing really well, but Armstrong's probably the best candidate. Myers probably wasn't good enough. Higgins, I don't want to ruin his growth. Armstrong, I don't really want to ruin his growth either, but he's better than bringing back someone who's going to be probably a future player for this club and someone who's just not good enough currently. Only 5 substitutes, 2 right backs, 2 left wingers and a right winger. At least we're okay for wingers. That's reassuring, I suppose. Everywhere else, no changes. You can't physically make any. Armstrong, number 16, in between the sticks. I probably should have changed his number as well, but it's fine. We move. Emergency goalkeeper being brought back off a loan. And they've got a full team and a full subs bench because they probably don't have players being called up internationally. That's how good our team is. That's why we should be in the fucking Premier League by now. I have no idea what to do this extra championship season, but if it means we'll survive the Premier League with ease, then I'll take it, honestly. I don't think we'll survive it with ease, but I think we will survive it. I reckon a mid-table finish, maybe a sneak into top half next year would be realistic. If the board say they want Champions League next year, I might just quit the job. I'm not going to lie. So Portsmouth kicking it off here at Victoria Park. The thing is, they know that we don't have either of our main goalkeepers, so they're probably just going to take pot shots and hope. Armstrong, this is a big day for you. Either you prove yourself to be a legend, or you prove yourself not to be as good as we thought. Good session by Gomez. And it's offside by Nollenberger anyway. Oh. It's a free kick to... What? I'm going to have to have a look here because it's not showing me the replay for some reason. What happened? I'm really confused. Oh, Diop might call him actually, but I still don't think that's enough. Either way, We could be in trouble early. I'm not a fan of this. We've got some top players on the wall though, so we'll take that. There's no way he shoots this, right? I mean, it's probably what I expected. Swanson's put it into row Z. No worries for Armstrong, who's going to take his first touch here by passing it to Felix Chavez. We do have a good back four in front of him, so I'm hoping it doesn't go too wrongly here. Kay's fucking aggressive, man. Carpenter to Rodriguez. Now to Pelletier. Carpenter. Rodriguez. Beautiful ball. Oh, Hartlepool. Oh, Hartlepool. Give me more of that. Fernando Maresca. Inside 6 minutes. The title's got to be ours. The title has to be ours. The way we're playing right now. That was liquid. I thought Rodriguez might have been offside, you know. That was the only issue with that ball. But he wasn't. Just onside. Flicked it back into the path of Fernando Maresca. What a bit of play from Hartlepool United. And it's 1-0 here at Victoria Park. Come the fuck on. Great play. Finished off by the Spaniard. We lead. Thank God for that. I could have gone rogue. I could have gone wrong. I think while we're the goal up, I think the confidence will be with us not to concede. But, if you remember, I'm not that great at defending. Oriana didn't go in for the ball, but he does have the pace to recover. This time he does get it. 8 points clear. And it's just a matter of when, I think, than if. I'll still play the last 3 games anyway, because I want to get the century, if I can. I'll still play all the games that we've got left, because I want to see if I can get the 100 points. But definitely, the job was to get to the Premier League this season. And I think if we don't, then I might be the worst manager ever. But we should at this point. Bull. Oh, it could have fallen to Kieda, but Armstrong brave to meet it. So, note to self, remember to have a third choice keeper available, just on the off chance that both you keepers get called up. I thought Nielsen might get called up, or Duncan. I didn't expect both. Armstrong doing alright. He's going to throw it at Barlow, which is not what I wanted, but it's fine. Ball for it to Maresca. He'll reach it, but he needs somebody in the middle. He's not got that. He's going to have to cut it back. Rodriguez. Oh, off the post. Oh, well, there you go. I mean, he is offside, but might as well finish it off, innit? Unlucky there from Carlos Rodriguez. Nearly made it 2-0, and then the rebound, of course, as you saw there. Offside from Luca Carpenter. It's not even remotely close. Could have been 2-0, and unlucky from the Peruvian Prince, as well as the young English striker, Luca Carpenter, who has grown a lot this season. Still potential to be special, so still a lot of room in this team for him. He won't be going anywhere anytime soon. I don't know if he'll ever start ahead of Rodriguez and Blanchard, but he'll definitely be involved in that striker hierarchy. It's not a great header by Oriana, but he does get the clear to it. Barlow, can he knock it on? He can. Rodriguez. Carpenter's going to be off, isn't he? Try to put it across. He wasn't offside. Try to put it across to Maresca. Didn't work, though. Diop. Seems to be always right when I need him. I swear to God, Diop's got better since we signed him. I mean, obviously in overall, but I feel like he's a lot more fun to use as well. He felt a bit clunky at the start, but a lot less clunky now. Maresca tried to find the ball in, but there's just too many men. Barlow wins it back. Try to find a ball inside, which will knock it off to Gomez. Back to Barlow. Rodriguez. And one more to Maresca again. It's blocked by Collins. Could have been 2-0 there in a second for the Spaniard, but not to be. Diop keeps it alive. Rodriguez knocks it onto Carpenter. Turns it around his stride. Gets caught. Pelletier can't find the finish. Problem is as well, if one of the players I don't have like a substitute for on the bench gets injured, we could be mudded as well. Maresca gets taken down. They're very tough tackling, these boys, aren't they? We can play tough tackling, boys. Don't you worry. We can play fucking tough tackling with the best of them. How is that a foul? But they do it to me and it's fine. I don't... Whatever, man. These double standards. Is it because we're the best in the league? If so, fair enough. Ball blocks at this time. Still, the ball is with Lopez from Portsmouth. Ball gets in again. Gomez will clear it. Not far enough, and it won't switch the ball. Armstrong into action. I was trying to get the ball away and I'm not allowed. It's a bit shaky from us. I tried to get the ball away. It bounced in perfectly. But Armstrong down at the near post. Doing well in his debut. So far, so good. I'm not expecting him to keep a clean sheet, by the way. I want that crystal clear, but as long as he's doing alright. It's an unusual situation. Well, it's headed away by Gomez. I think Armstrong had it. Gomez again. And Armstrong again at the double. It just keeps bouncing off my players, whether I'm controlling them or not, and I can't do anything about it. A second header there. I think it was Billy Bull, actually. I wasn't controlling him. Which is annoying. I wanted to get that clear, but it wouldn't allow. It did not allow me. Our corner for Portsmouth. Ball in, Rodriguez, no! Oh, fuck off. Rodriguez, mate, you're like 6 foot. Just jump, mate. Standing there like a spare part. What the fuck is the point of me pressing to jump if you're just not going to jump? Did he jump? Oh, he did jump. Never mind, he just got climbed on. A referee. I'm sure there's a foul in there somewhere. Try to piggyback the bastard. I mean, there's no chance of Armstrong stopping that. It's a great header, but my man Rodriguez tried to get piggyback there. It's probably going to be the first goal of the season for that Portsmouth player, because everyone seems to score their first goal of the season against us. Collins with the equaliser now for Pompey. They beat us earlier in the season, and I don't want them to beat us again. Although, there you go, 1 in 36. With the rotated goalkeeper, I won't be surprised. I don't know what the foul's about. The what? Barlow was offside. Why? Why would you even run? What's the point? Why would you run offside in a situation like that? Fucking idiot, man. No wonder you don't get stars. Collins towards K. It's won by Diop. And it should be a doddle, as Demon had said, but it's been anything but. Lack of goalkeeper, lack of brain cells in the defence apparently as well. Get blocked by Chavez. We fall back to Portsmouth. I have to remember who I'm playing here. I'm playing the AI, and they get everything. Interesting choice to roll that to Oriana. I was hoping more of a throw. Oriana loses the ball. I'm not convinced of him being a left back, by the way. I'm not going to lie. Good block by Ball. Rebound. Of course, goes to them, but Armstrong equal to it. Portsmouth are putting us to the sword, you know. I think they've realised that Armstrong, a little inexperienced, did make mistakes here. Barlow. Inside to Maresca. Carpenter. Why didn't I pass it on to Pelletier? Am I a fucking moron? Awful opportunity there for Carpenter. I feel like he should be getting better, but as he's grown in overall, he's gotten worse. I should have passed that on one more, though. That's on me. Pelletier does his best to win the header. Unsuccessful, I think, as we don't have the football. Diop, good tackle. Chavez. Carpenter. Pelletier now. Coming down the wing. It's an awful pass. Actually, I'm not going to say it's an awful pass. I'm going to excuse Pelletier there. Probably just should have shot with him, but I'm going to excuse him a little bit because it's not an awful pass. It was a good pass. It's just nobody was there to receive it. Yellow card now being given to Ryan Platt. I'm not sure what happened. I think somebody got caught in that melee there. I think it was Carpenter. Yeah, fair enough. It's a foul. Let's give it a free kick and a good spot for Carlos Rodriguez to strike. To end the first half here at Victoria Park. Will we find a finish? Oh, it's actually a bit far. Might take it on anyway, you know. Why not, innit? It is a bit far out, but Not impossible. Oh. Was that deflected? If I was deflected, it wasn't as bad as I thought. Oh, number 2 blocked it. It was coming in at a rate of knots as well. I think I might have found the bottom corner. Corner to end the half, and luckily we've got no Blanchard to be in the way, so it can be Maresca to deliver. For ball, over the top. I'll end the half. Decent effort. Not really enough on the corner for Ball to get a good angle on it. I should have put a bit more power on the corner. That'll end the half though. 1-1 at the break. Which is fair enough. Good interception there by Chavez in the half. It's fair enough, you know. Portsmouth have put a good amount of efforts on us. We put a good amount of efforts on them. Draw's probably the right result at the break. Barlow's not done much yet, unfortunately. I'd like to see him do more, but I don't know what the problem is with him, because he's good. Maybe just a bad run of form. Maresca getting the early goal for us. And a great bit of play. The equaliser coming from Collins with a great header. Taking a look around the grounds then. Bristol City leading Rotherham United 1-0. 1-0 to Hull over Middlesbrough. 0-0 between Swansea and Blackpool. West Brom drawing 0-0 with Burnley. You love to see it. Drop points, please. Blackburn leading QPR 1-0. Sheffield United drawing 0-0 with Nottingham Forest. They're dropping points as well as it stands. Fucking let's go. Huddersfield drawing 0-0 with Reading. Preston drawing 0-0 with Barnsley. 1-0 to Sunderland over Peterborough. And even Norwich dropping points. 0-0 with Cardiff City. Every team dropping points at the moment, including us. A 1-1 draw at the moment at the Riverside. Or not the Riverside, the Victoria Park. Riverside was last game. 51 to 49 in terms of possession. 12 shots to 9. 3.4 expected goals to 1.5. But what really annoys me is the shot accuracy. Because it's not been that bad. Oh, actually, never mind. 4th target. Maybe it has been that bad. Right. Lads, spoken to finishing in the second half. No Blanchard to bail us out this time. I'm really hoping what kind of second half we have in store is one where we win this video game and go to 88 points, but I'm not convinced. Pelletier, try getting towards Rodriguez, it's not worked. Carpenter's very deep here, I'm not sure why. If he wants to play as a midfielder, but we can facilitate that if he doesn't want to be a striker. For whatever reason, my centre back. Like, yeah, right, initially, yeah, I brought out Billy Ball, but I've switched off of him so the AI can take him back. Why isn't the AI taking him back then? Pelletier gets enough on it to give it to them. Diop with a bloody double block. Now Rodriguez into Carpenter. Turns his man, but he's got a lot of... Yeah, no, there's not ways to get through that fucking person area. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but the area's full of people. He's not getting through that gap. Who are we against next? I don't remember. Barnsley we're against. I don't know who Portsmouth were against. Is that what they were talking about? Barnsley were in the relegation zone, or they were. So, should be fine. With the men back from international duty as well. Carpenter. Fucking hell, I can't find a goal with him at the moment. I thought it's like Jay Marango all over again. Streaks remember Jay Marango. Started really well and then just dropped off. Carpenter. Maresca. Oh, move, man. Who's me? Pardon? Thought got in the way of the ball, but I guess it didn't. Chavez as well. Plays it to Oriana. Now Pelletier. Diop. Rodriguez gets caught but keeps the ball under pressure. All the way out to Barlow. Oh, just off target. That's what he can bring though. The wrong side of the post. Didn't quite curl enough. I guess I'll take a point against Portsmouth, but I'd like to beat them because they beat us, you know? But a point wouldn't be the worst result, especially with the international break kind of foiling my plans a little bit. Oriana wins the header. Carpenter's offside. I'd like to bring on Howell or Blanchard, but they're both away on international duty. How Howell's getting picked and Roberts isn't as well, by the way, has to be investigated. I'm not entirely sure, but fair enough, I guess. D up. Okay, hand up for Maresca. Portsmouth play Sheffield United next. I got enough of a block in there for Armstrong to have a good save on that one. He's had an alright day. There's not been anything really too out of the ordinary to save. There's been a couple maybe that have been very, very good, but it's just been normal, I think, I would say, as far as the keeper's day goes. Rodriguez to Barlow. Oh. Rodriguez. Oh, man. Just wrong side of the fucking post. Right, bring it on Roberts. Not against Barlow, but I think we need that extra bit on that side. Just leave it for now. We've not really got much else we could do. I don't really bring off Gomez, and I don't really want to bring off Pelletier yet either. So those are the only two areas we can really make changes. Man, I'm going to be a little bit pissed if we don't win this. Just because I want to avenge that loss. But at the same time, I'll understand if we don't win this. Just because we've got a bit of a weakened team. I'd rather the national break happen now than against when like Burnley were about, you know. Looks a little bit better. Pelletier. D up. Maresca. Oh, fuck off. If it's not wide, it's off the goalkeeper. It's a good save. Maresca try to find a second, try to find us a way to win here. Kay coming off for Paul Dahl. Recognise that name because he's a regen and also scored past us, I think, in that win against us earlier in the season. Pelletier, ball in. Roberts is the target. What on fucking planet Earth are you smoking where Roberts is the target? Ariana wins the header because all the way through to Maresca. Off to Rodriguez. What the what on God's green earth? What? That's meant to be my star striker. First of all, he's been outscored by his strike partner, which fair enough. He's had 2 months less than his strike partner, but what the fuck is that? Complete miscue. Right in the chat room. Ariana win that? Okay, that's fine, I guess. Pelletier does get it though. Carpenter. Pelletier. Rodriguez. Maresca. I don't know how to fucking shoot anymore, boys. I don't know what to tell you. I've never learned. How is he I don't understand. I'm bottling it like big time. I'm so glad Jordan's not here. He'd be fucking laughing his head off. I'm having a struggle session right now. It's not very good, is it? Bull. Carpenter. Pelletier. Carpenter's gagging for it. Mate, go on. Show us what you can do then, mate. So I just needed to give it... So what you're telling me is I just needed to give it to Luca Carpenter. A man who hasn't scored for ages and has struggled recently. Just needs to give it to him, and that's what changes. You know what? That's fine. Fair enough. Have a nice day. Good night, Vienna. Let's fucking go. And hopefully that'll be enough. But this game has a way of making me cry. Oh, when Oriana tried to leave it there to go for throw and it just didn't want to. Luckily Bully's there to wipe up the mess. Roberts, bit of room. Knocking it back, Maresca. Was meant to go to Carpenter, but instead tried to go to Diop, who wasn't. I couldn't even see on the screen at that point. Gomez gets a little block in, but it's not enough. Billy Bull, we give chase. Decent save, Armstrong. Try to get Chavez in the way. It's like trying to move a brick wall, apparently, for whatever reason. 8 minutes left. Can Portsmouth find an equaliser? I hope not is the answer. They beat us 2-1 at their ground. I'd like to beat them 2-1 at our ground. I'd like to beat them by more, but if 2-1's all I can get, 2-1's I'll accept. That's all I'll accept. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Anyway. Good header by Bull. Counting over by Luca Carpenter. Tries to get fouled. I think Rodriguez might have just... Oh, Roberts even might just... Oh, fucking... Wait a minute, mate! I'm on my strong foot. The game skipped offside, didn't want me to see it. They're like, fair enough. High kick coming off for Drew White. What's it like making substitutions? Suppose we'll bring on Ojeda. He's not in the game in a while. We'll just have him on so he doesn't cry about not having minutes. Like some other people, Jackson Barlow, you know? Five and a half minutes left, plus whatever injury time, which will probably be about 12 minutes because they need to get the goal. They're chasing the game, so they'll be the ones with the 10 years of injury time. Maresca gets the ball robbed off of him. Good start by Armstrong. It's a good effort by Kay. Or is it Kay still on? No, he got subbed off. Who is it now? I don't remember who it is who was up front with him. Alright, shut up. Ariana. Ojeda. Diop. Rodriguez. Go on then, mate. Oh, good save, Simone. Thought I might do it. That would be hook, line, and sinker game, set, and match there. Had that gone in, but not a good save. Ball in now. Going to be from Fernando Maresca. It's very heavy. It's Billy Bull, the target. It's not going to fall to him. Carpenter. Chavez. Carpenter again. Gets... What the fuck? Right, Lowry, relax, mate. You go for the equaliser, but chill a bit. 6 minutes, yeah, there you go. They're chasing the game, aren't they? So, and it's a foul to them for a perfectly clean tackle. Oh, it's lining up for an equaliser for Pompey, innit? I've got a horrible feeling, boys. Mingy. Ball in. Headed away by Rodriguez. Roberts. Oh, you fucking... Good save Armstrong. He's been fucking top tier today. I know earlier I said he's been alright, but second half he's really bailed us out on many an occasion. Ojeda. Carpenter. Inside to Rodriguez. One more to Maresca. Now Roberts. Heavy touch. He can't get a shot off in time. Hopefully that's run down the clock enough though to get away with it. Won't bet on it though. They're going to give him this last chance, aren't they? Yeah, of course they are. Ball in. Ref, surely the time's up. You knew it was coming. You knew it was happening. You knew it was going to be a thing. There was no way that they weren't going to equalise in this game. Way overtime, but they got the attack and they got the equaliser. I'm not surprised. It's this video game, so what can you do? Fucking bollocks is what it is. Oriana's a fucking moron in that situation as well. Armstrong's done his best all day. I'm not even going to get on him. He's given it his all. You just know when this game's going to script them an equaliser, innit? There's no surprise there at all. I'm not even mad too much. Just disappointed. Let's look at the clock once this fucking shit goes off the screen. 8 minutes into 6 minutes of added time. You're telling me that's fucking right, and then the game ends straight after. We don't get another chance to attack back. No, that's it. Done. 6 minutes, by the way. I don't know where they've come from. Fuck off. It's a point apiece. Anali save in Portsmouth. It should have been a fucking doddle, as Demonated said, but ultimately, Portsmouth fucking lucky bastards is what they are. Maresca and Carpenter for us, Collins and Anali for them. I reckon if we had a more experienced goalkeeper, no offense to Armstrong because he's done a fantastic job today, but if we had a more experienced goalkeeper, we might win that. As well as Blanchard coming on to save our skin with the help. 20 shots each. Fucking hell. 58 to 42. 20 shots each. 7 expected goals to 3.3. You're starting to see my issue now. They've doubled their expected goals. Granted, the shot accuracy was piss poor from me. We don't talk about it too much. 8 off target. Eek. Right, it's fine. Anyway, Armstrong did a wonderful job. I've got to give him credit where credit's due. But man of the match goes to Carlos Rodriguez for us. An assist and an 8.2. A goal at 7.9 for Carpenter as well. He thought he had the winner, but the game decided otherwise. Mario Oriana apparently did well. I don't remember any of that, to be honest. Noah Armstrong, 7.7 on his full debut for Hartlepool. I can't be complaining, to be honest. 12 shots on his goal, 10 saves. Very good amount of saves as well. Conceded 2, but couldn't do much about either. Maresca with a goal of 7.4, and the other help coming from Paletti, who got the assist, 7.3. As for them, their man of the match, and the man of the match overall was Tom Lowry, assist and an 8.3. Collins with an 8.2 and a goal. Got Nali as well, you lucky bastard. Getting the 7.2 and the goal. And then the assist coming from Paddy Lane with a 6.3 as well. We really should have had that. I don't know how we've dropped points there, really. Portsmouth aren't that good. But I suppose I better show it. Here you go, ladies and gents. The limbs... But not for us. Look at the timer, by the way. It's a load of horse shit. What can you do? It wasn't 6 minutes in the first place for added time. And even when it was, they got 7. Just so they could get their equaliser. It's a marvel, this game, honestly. A marvel. Ultimately, it is a point... Well, 3 points. 2 points dropped. I can't count, apparently. But I'll ultimately, hopefully, the rest of the teams will drop points as well. Burnley lost. West Brom won. Sheffield United drew with Nottingham Forest. I don't even know how the table looks. I mean, West Brom, I think, we're on 79 now. And we'll be on 86. So that's a 7-point gap. Driggs is happy to be back on the field. I'm happy to have him back. Just need him to score in these kind of games. He hit the post, to be fair. But it needs to go one better, really. I mean, on his debut, he did really well. I can't complain. Only came in because he had to, physically. He wouldn't have had a goalkeeper otherwise. Wish I hadn't been able to call someone back, but it's a way she blows sometimes. And Portsmouth, literally right at the death. Couldn't have been more at the death if it tried. But he knew it was going to happen. He knew it was going to happen. It felt like that kind of game where they were just going to get the equaliser whatever I did, so... Oriana opposition did not help in that situation, but beyond that, it was going to be a fucking equaliser whatever happened. It's the way she blows sometimes, unfortunately, ladies and gents. You can't get it all your way. Progress assessment, a youth development objective that I physically can't do until it goes through at the end of the season. I don't think I've done it anyway, but it's beside the point. And... Got about a result, but thanks for giving me a game. I feel like the injury's behind me now. Yeah, we'll praise him because he's our man. He's our captain, isn't he? Well, up next then, Barnsley. Before that, though, the Youth Academy report. A little update on what we've got in the Acad. Anyone coming through good just now? Pearson, I think he's going to be here forever, honestly. Lindgren looks quite good, you know. 78 to 94 potential. Finley Ward as well. Looks like a very good cam as well. 76 9 potential. The New Zealander doing really well. Thomas Pope as well coming through good. Good little contingent here we've got at the moment. I'm not going to move any of them on probably now till the end of the season. We'll probably just leave them there, see what they can do. Either bring them up, sell them, or bring them up and loan them. It's going to be either way. Not really sure yet. One person I do want to check, because I brought him up that last game with Luca Carpenter. I compared him to a man who you might remember. Streets won't forget anyway. James Arango. How's he doing? 21 years of age now. 71 rated. He hasn't grown. He's still at Leuven. I can't believe he didn't work out, man. I thought he was a cert to work out. Unfortunately, not to be. Sometimes it's not always to be for the players you want to see a success for. But anyway, it's okay. Look at the table. It is now a 7-point gap. Forest did get a point. Wait, did Forest win? Or Forest 3 points ahead of... I'm confused. Bear me, guys. Let's just do the maths here, because my brain ain't braining. We're Forest already 3 points ahead of West Brom, because that'll make a bit more sense, but I swear they were both on the same amount of points. It said 0-0. I don't know what the fuck happened there, because it said 0-0. Whatever, it's fine. It makes it more interesting for the second place race. But yeah, that 6th place as well for the playoff spot is still very much open for debate as well. It's going to be interesting. Up next, though, we have got Barnsley, which I want to say it should be a win. But we haven't got the better Portsmouth this year, so I don't really know what to tell you, ladies and gents. Malik Diop against his former club doesn't seem to do too well. Anyway, pre-match press conference is going to be underway here before the game against Barnsley. It'll probably tell us that we're at a title race, even though we're very much on for it. 7 points ahead with 6 games to go. There you go. You fucking knew it. This game is too predictable at this point, but I suppose I played it for a year. So it's not surprising, really. But regardless of whether I get EAFC 24 tomorrow, or whether I get it, like, whenever I get it, this Hartlepool career mode is going to be finished. Regardless, either way. Because I want to finish it. So even when I do get EAFC 24, I won't be diving straight into career mode. Well, I'll be going into career mode. I won't be doing a career mode like this. I'll be doing rebuilds up until I'm ready to do a career mode, which I think is probably the best way to go about it. So I want to see this team through because it's been a very good growth. And I want to see what ultimately happens with Duncan Wilson, whether he falls because of his ACL injury or whether he can play through it and grow still. Hoping the second part, but I guess we'll see. So up next then, Barnsley. Let's make sure we've got Armstrong at the net. No offence to the lad, but he won't be playing for the rest of the season, probably, unless we've confirmed the title. I've just realised Wilson down at 78. Fuck. Fucky. That's not good. Right. Just make sure everyone's... Well, I just wanted to switch the goalkeeper around. We'll sort the actual team out when we go in, which will be now. So up next against Barnsley. Oh, I need to do the news. Fucking hell. Championship Player of the Month. Oh, it's February. Never mind. I can't read. Be good if I could read, wouldn't it? Noah Armstrong makes senior debut. He's only just graduated from the youth team in senior football, but Noah Armstrong put in his first performance today. He's young and full of potential. We've not seen much of him in first team action, but we can soon expect to see a lot more. For March, the Player of the Month shortlist is as follows. We do have a man in there, and I'm very happy about that. It's Atanasov for West Brom, Gordon for Crystal Palace, Rodriguez for Hartlepool, and then Navarro for Sunderland. Sorry if you can hear the helicopter coming in, by the way. It does usually go quite loud. So, wait, hold on. Also, it's not really a stunning thing, because the game was just going to give them a draw, whatever happened. But massive surprise, so league leaders, or the league encounter between leaders, Hartlepool United in the bottom half, strugglers, Portsmouth ended stalemate. It's the same spiel they had against Bristol City. It was a great performance from the team in the wrong half of the table as they succeeded in frustrating a high-flying opponent to grab a well-deserved point. Very annoying. But also, wasn't there something else I was trying to read? But yeah, we drew to Barnsley last time. Despite plenty of goals in the previous meeting, neither team was able to claim victory and they ultimately cancelled each other out. The game finishing in a 2-2 draw. And next step towards the title is Barnsley. So let's get into that now. And let's hopefully do it. I really hope I can secure the title today, boys. I'm going to be straight up with you. If I'm being 100%, if I'm being straight up honest, I want to get the title done today and then I could just chill for the last episode. But I won't be surprised if it doesn't happen somehow, to be honest with you. Maresca up to 8-1, fuck it. Celebrate his new reign, he can go out, start again. Roberts, Pelletier, Fojeda, and we'll do the captaincy like that. And I forgot that Carpenter is starting still, so we'll just do a little doohickey there, even though he did score last game. But we're going to do that. We want to go strong and beat Barnsley, put a statement on him. Nielsen in between the sticks, Moffat and Gomez as the fullbacks, Bull and Contreras as the centre backs. Diop, CDM slash centre mid. Maresca centre mid slash cam. Ajeda off the left. Roberts off the right. Blanchard and Rodriguez up top. Now, taking a look then, see what we've got for the rivals around us. It's not really rivals. We're 7 points clear at the moment, but West Brom, Nottingham Forest are the ones we need to look at mostly. Burnley have Portsmouth. Portsmouth, if you can do stuff against me, do stuff against them. Norwich and West Brom's gonna be a big one. And Forest and Rotherham. Fair enough. Right, okay. So, without further ado, at Oakwell, let's get into it. Barnsley versus Hartlepool. Third game of today's ep. I think. Barnsley chant, they're up for it. Try to get out of that relegation zone. So, realistically, they're going to fucking go all out for it. But at the same time, we need to make sure we don't bottle what looks like a very easy title win. I reckon we're in a good spot, you know, to win this. We should win this, right? I thought I was chatting your shit, then I was like, a bit rude. Running down, hopefully, our final championship season. I'd like to hit that 100 points. If I don't, I'd just like to have the title. At one point this season, 100 points seemed like it was going to be too easy to hit. And now, might not even happen. Good inside by Diop. Oh, Diop getting stuck in there off the gate. Gomez, Maresca. Men are back off their international duty and they're ready to go. Blanchard tried to take it over to Rodriguez. It's cut out. Promising start. I can't speak. Promising signs to start the game. Oh, Christ. Good block, Contreras. Big man in the way. Awful shot from Cotter. Promising signs from Armstrong, though, definitely that last game. I know we conceded late and it was a point apiece against Portsmouth, but I'm happy with that performance from him. Obviously, we'll get loaned out again next year, but... Oh, fuck off. I'm aiming that as perfectly as I can. You expect Burnley to be going up, straight back up, wouldn't you? And they still might, but... They're going to have a title, are they? Contreras. I don't know how Rafael Contreras has got away with that, but... We aren't going to question the referee if he doesn't have anything to say about it. Maresca. Roberts. Try and knock it back. Every time I should just maybe try to shoot from the angle sometimes, but... Knocking it back seems like a more effective strategy. Ball's been turned inside out. I switched to Moffat then, fuck me. Good save anyway by Nielsen Pellegrino. I tried to switch to Moffat here so I could come across and try and block it, and it took me a second to get to him, but I did eventually get to him, so I suppose I can't complain. Kane to deliver the cross. Not that one. Martinez is blocked by Ojeda. Didn't know much about it, but knew enough. Second block by Vicente Ojeda. Now Carlos Rodriguez. Oh man. Oh man. Fucking hell. That venom behind it. Good read by Nielsen. I thought I had the defender there to block it, but even the defender had blocked it. I don't think it would have mattered. Hefty shot there. Herbie Kane. But once again to the corner. Headed away slightly by Rodriguez. Not really what we wanted defensively, but be worse. Contreras. Once it gets a bit too aggressive, we need to watch him in the penalty area. Very safe again from Nielsen, man. We're being bailed out to fuck here. See what I mean? Barnsley are up for this. They want to get out of the relegation zone. We want to stay top as far as we can. I want to try and get a title sorted today, but if I can't today, then definitely next episode. Well, it's a finale next episode anyway, so either way, we'll know if we win the league or not. If we don't, I'll be very fucking pissed off. Maresca gets fouled. It's smart to stop the counter-attack, but annoying because it stopped the counter-attack. No yellow card there for Umgute. As I say, it is a foul. Caught his foot and held him back, but no booking given. Now Barnsley get everyone back. That's fucking. They should have to be made to wait up the pitch, I think, in my opinion. That wouldn't work at all though, because then every one of my players would be offside. Contreras going in deep here. Maresca. Roberts getting body. Can he get there? He can. It's going to be a bit of a. Oh my god! Rodriguez just slid into the post. It was going to be a bit of a scramble there. I'd like to have got the better of it. We didn't. Contreras. Gomez. I could pass that off before I lost the ball, but who's to question it? You know, game knows better than I do. Video game. See, when I take a touchdown there with Billy Bull, what I'm not wanting is the game to fuck me over. You know. Why is there a debate over the decision in the first place? It's quite clearly not over the line. It didn't even go close to being over the line. Rodriguez got a foot to it, you know. Headed away by Ojeda, only as far as Rodriguez, but it's been tackled off Rodriguez. Fucking what are these? Have they taken something before the match? Because they're peppering me with opportunities here. And Nielsen is doing it so well to keep him at bay for now. There is going to be a breakthrough for them at some point, surely. There's no way Barnsley don't score today. It's immense from them, to be fair. Blanchard. Maresca wins that battle. This time we won't get fouled because give it to Rodriguez. Now Roberts. They're flying back quite fast as well. Rodriguez is offside because he just doesn't stop running for whatever reason. Maresca. The foul? Oh, damn it. Rodriguez, if you'd stopped your run, mate, that wouldn't have had to be an issue, would it? Just kept fucking running. Didn't give a shit. He's like, I'm not stopping from nobody. Barnsley get the free kick, then it's launched forward. Won by Contreras, but it won't go to a player in white and blue. Martinez, remember when we were looking at him once upon a time? Fucking hell, good ball in. Nielsen equal to it again. This is not a relegation zone Barnsley. I tried to switch the ball so he wouldn't fucking touch it. He switched too late. This game is a fucking piss take. If it's scored from this corner, I might just commit. I just wanted to switch the ball so it would just run out of play. But in the end, it's a free corner to the home side. Rodriguez gets it away. I'm fucking vexed how that's... I just want to switch to my fucking player to prevent it from going out, but it doesn't want to. Anyone to mark with for whatever reason. Good tackle, Billy Bull. I'm worried. I get really worried about Contreras and using him in the fucking penalty box, by the way, because he's just so fucking aggressive. He'll accidentally give away a penalty. It's a great ball through, but it's heavy. Ojeda will win it though. Blanchard. Rodriguez. Very defensive as well. I can't remember if they're a 5-back. I think they are, aren't they? I don't know what sort of... I don't know what sort of that... I can't speak. The control by Ojeda was fucking woeful is what I'm trying to say, but I can't speak. I don't know what sort of pass that was to him either, but the control was shite. Right, boys, let's focus on not getting peppered by a relegation threatened side, innit? Seem to be doing quite good defensively as well, which is weird. D up. Maresca. I couldn't tell you where Rodriguez is running. Even if I asked him, I couldn't tell you because he speaks Spanish, but I don't understand what the movement was. That was not for you, that's for Maresca, and I don't understand how that didn't go to the correct player either. Pass needs to be a lot better here, boys. Maresca. Rodriguez. Blanchard. Into this. That was a bit for Rodriguez. Who the fuck did he try and lock onto? This game is a scam. Decided. Ball by Contreras. Moffat. Now Ojeda. Inside to Rodriguez. Oh, you fucking chicken nugget. Moffat. Body blocks. Then passed it to nobody, even though I aimed it quite clearly to somebody. It's fine though. Ball gets in the way, but can I get the clearance? Nope, I just get fucking molested. Set off the Barnsley player and it would be offside, but Bull's just going to bring it away instead. Blanchard, Rodriguez, just go please and score. Oh, it's a heavy touch. Oh, it's a great save. Rodriguez had to make the best out of the situation. We're going to go into the break goalless. And honestly, Barnsley should be about 3 up. They have been playing for their fucking championship lives, man. Whereas we have been struggling for our championship lives, even though we're at the top. Oh, man. Barnsley have definitely looked better, haven't they? Which is mad to say. 0-0 at the break. Looking around the grounds then. Blackburn leads Sunderland 1-0. Norwich draw 0-0 with West Brom at the moment. 1-0 to Swansea over Cardiff. 1-1 between Peterborough and Crystal Palace. 1-0 to Hull over Reading. Nottingham Forest leading over Rotherham United. We need to keep an eye on that one. 1-0 between QPR and Middlesbrough. 0-0 between Burnley and Portsmouth. And 2-0 to Wigan over Blackpool. Now looking at us, it's 0-0 here at Oakwell. But we are being absolutely destroyed. We have 1 shot on target. 2 shots total. 51 to 49 in terms of possession, however. 11 shots to 2 in favour of Barnsley. And 1.8 expected goals to 0.5. It's not looking good, Brev. Let's try and pick up second half, boys. Come on. I know we don't want to relegate anyone. Anybody? What man about? I was going to say anyone or anybody. It counts as anybody. First of all. Second of all, don't want to relegate anyone or anybody. But that shouldn't really be on our mind. This will be a goal kick as Jada tried to press. But I don't really want to be responsible for that, but at the same time, I'd rather be responsible for that and win the game than not be responsible for it and lose. So it's kind of a... I'm not going to care about what other teams are feeling, is my point. Rodriguez. Maresca does very well there with all the bouncing around as Rodriguez, but Maresca gets caught. Oh. Okay then. No worries, I suppose. I can block it with my right back or anything. Good interception by Contreras. I don't know which player wanted to go forward there. I thought it was in for Rodriguez more than Ojeda, so I tried to switch, but I was never getting to either. Good interception by Roberts. Maresca. Back to Roberts. Blanchard. Maresca. Oh, against the run of play completely, but who gives a fuck? Fernando Maresca scoring again. Needed that emotionally. Needed that emotionally and spiritually. Maresca, good finish. Fernando Maresca, 9th goal of the season. Not really Arsenal when he's scored. Just glad he scored today. I was thinking of bringing Cochrane on as well soon, but maybe we'll put the brakes on that one. He's scoring. Up. Good read. Right where it opens up for us now. Roberts gets his the pass to him intercepted. Barnsley have definitely been passing around better than us, which is mad to say. But they have. Blocked by Contreras. They'll bring it away. And aim it to nobody in particular. Billy Bow in the way. Commentators just said it was a very fine read, like they had to do anything with the pass. It's just, I didn't play it well. I think Blanchard might be offside. Was he not offside? Right, I need to explain this if he wasn't offside. I need to explain this. If he was offside, fair enough. If he wasn't, then I need to explain. I think he actually was on. He was on. I wanted to play this across to Roberts. I pressed A here to pass it to Roberts. The game just declined. Probably just should have shot anyway, but the game just declined. Either way you look at it, it should have been 2-0 there. And I fucked up. And I'll regret it if they equalise, which they will, the way they're going. They've not been as active that's the second half, actually, to be fair. Blanchard to Ojeda. We'll take it. For a second I thought I'd fucked it completely. Vicente Ojeda, he's not scored many since he came back. I don't even know if he scored any. How about his first goal back? He's about to make way for Pelletier as well, but what a way to... Well, I guess, I say what a way. It's squirmed under the goalkeeper. It's fucking shit goalkeeping. I don't even know if it'll be credited to Vicente Ojeda yet, but what I do know is we're going to make some changes, and Ojeda will be one of them. Outside of that, he's not really been too active off that side, so we're going to go with Pelletier, and we're going to go with Carpenter as well. For now. We need to be making another change here. But Vicente Ojeda, making it 2-0. Whether a goal gets credited to him, we'll see in a moment. Fucking hell, it's bright making these changes. Sunlight's beaming down. 2-0 to the good now. Whether we deserve it or not is a different matter. Ojeda does get the goal credit. A bit of a smash and grab from us today, but I don't care. Wins are wins. I don't really care how they got. Carpenter. Try to thread through. Well, it was meant for Rodriguez, but now it will be Rodriguez, and that will be 3, and that will seal the deal. It was initially meant to go to Rodriguez in the first place, but, I mean, the Pelletier route didn't work too badly either. Immediate impact from the left winger as he comes off the bench. Played it inside to the captain, and it might be a bit of fun now for Hartlepool. I think there was some fun had now. Started off very slowly the first half. We seem to be second half FC, which is fine with me as long as we're winning games. I don't care when we score the goals, as long as we score more than the opposition, which at the moment we are 3 up, despite not deserving it whatsoever. Then again, Barnsley have been pretty bad since the half. Carpenter to Rodriguez. Maresca. Try to find a route through. Unable to on that occasion. Contreras is 6'6", so he'll win that header. Often than not. Carpenter gets caught. Good interception by Billy Bull though. Now Carpenter. Maresca. Oh, where did I go? Roberts. Maybe I should have done I should have just pressed A just in case, but I assumed that the game would know. Silly me for assuming that the game would know. Diop gets dispossessed, but it falls to Maresca. Carpenter. Rodriguez is on. Number 4, perhaps. It's a good save from Brolin. Came out and saved the shot, but I don't know how this is 3-0. Off of Barnsley's first performance, they should have had 3, and now we've got 3. So I feel slightly bad for them, but at the same time, it's the way football goes sometimes. Billy Bull gets it, and it goes to Contreras. Play it out. Roberts now receives it. Rodriguez tried to launch it one more. I think it was Diop. Diop does win it back. Every time I win it back, I seem to lose it again. I don't understand why. Well, not possession is difficult. Actually, I do understand why. It just bounces back to them because it wants to. Good block by Contreras, and it bounces back to them again. Shot easily saved by Nielsen. I was thinking of bringing on Cochrane from Maresca, but there's no point now, really, is there? Game's done, although Diop gets caught. Unlike him there. Might be the game try to give them their goal so I don't get a clean sheet. Not where I've aimed the header either. Pelletier, Maresca, just playing head tennis. Intercepted, how dare they? We're playing head tennis there, mate. Never mind. Interrupted by Contreras. I'd say intercepted, but interrupted works too. Roberts goes inside. And one more to Rodriguez to wrap it up. Just past the post. Try to caress it to the bottom left. Just the wrong side of the post. Sabitzer. No, not that one. Coming on for Cotter. Pretty sure this Sabitzer's a regen. Could be incorrect in that information, but I'm pretty sure he is. Maresca. Roberts. Carpenter. Through one more. This will do it though, surely. It will. You give him that much space, he ain't going to say no to it. It shouldn't be a 4-0 by any means or methods, but at the same time, if you're going to give us chances, Barnsley, we're going to take them. We're going to take them. It's just the way she goes, unfortunately. We are better than you cunts. Good little pass through by Carpenter. Rodriguez just had to line up the shot, and he does it with perfection under the goalkeeper with enough power to find the back of the net. Carlos Rodriguez also gets fouled by the goalkeeper, but we don't need to talk about that because he went in. 4-0 now. Williams and Kane making way. Don't know who's come on because I've not given the names, but I guess we'll see in the top left in a minute. Carlos Rodriguez now with 22 this season, despite being injury hit for 2 months of it. It's pretty mental still. That was for Diop, but Pelletier will come in and assist. Costa for Williams. Didn't see who came on for Kane. They only want to give it fucking 4 minutes of added time, or 5 minutes of added time, just so they can get a goal back, and my clean sheet's ruined. Or maybe it's Rodriguez's hat-trick opportunity. No, but Carpenter will get one though. Oh, wrong side of the post. Just tried to roll it in. Just the wrong side. Try to roll it in near post, just underneath the keeper, but fortunately wrong side. Roberts was across as well potentially. I don't know how much of an open option he was. Did see him there, but I don't know if it would have worked. Moffat doesn't win the header. Does win the ball though. Diop will carry it away. Very good by Malik Diop, but that's not very good by Malik Diop. Gomez with a header away, and that should wrap up what is the most undeserved 4-0 win I've seen in my life. I'm going to be 100% honest. Off that first half performance, Barnsley should have had us dead and buried. And yet somehow we've won 4-0. I don't know what to tell you, ladies and gents. What I do know is that we've won another game. On to the next one, boys. Hopefully on to the title. I'm just wondering as well, can we do it today? Maresca, Ojeda, and a double from Rodriguez gives us a 4-0 win that might be one of the most undeserved 4-0 wins ever. And I'm not even like joking, because Barnsley was so much better than us for most of the first half. They should have had us dead and buried. 54-46 in terms of possession, 13 shots to 9. We really brought it back to them in the second half like a hurricane. 3.1 expected goes to 1.9, and we do end up on top with a win, and especially as well with a clean sheet. Man of the match goes to Carlos Rodriguez, of course, the lethal hitman, bagging another 2 to his tally today. An 8.6 of Sensi Ojeda. Did better than I thought he did. Maybe I should have he just feels a bit clunky, I guess. I don't really know how to explain it. But a goal and 8.5 for the Spaniard as well, so fair play to him. Roberts was creating all over the place as well. Didn't get any goals or assists, but he tried his best to make things happen, so fair play to him. Maresca with the other goal on 7.5. Kelly Blanchard couldn't find the back of the net today. We got 2 assists and 7.3. The other assists coming from Luca Carpenter with a 7.1. And Joshua Pelletier with a 7 rating exactly. Nicholas Nielsen as well. 7 shots, 7 saves. Clean sheet for the Dane. Their best player was Samuel Mgue with 7.9. Hernan Martinez, who looking at once upon a time, tried his best. All of them tried their best. I think Pellegrino had the most efforts. 7 attempts, 5 on target. Just wasn't able to get past Mr. Nicholas Nielsen. And their goalkeeper, Brolin, fell apart towards the end there. 6 shots on target, 2 saves, 4 conceded. It's a bit of a smash and grab, to be honest, but we took our chances and they didn't. That's the difference. 3-1 to Forest. They do win. West Brom win as well. Ooh. We won too. 7 points clear. 5 games to go. It's very likely that we will win the league. But will we do it in this episode, or will it be put off to the finale? That's what we're wondering now. That's what the query is. Nobody expected Barnsley to give Hartlepool United a serious test today. I don't know, that first half. They really put it on. They put it on us. Second half we awoke though. Keeps us top and all, but confirms Barnsley's relegation. And see that when it says it with 5 games to go, or whatever, I believe it a bit more, rather than when it says it's 6 games into this season. You know, it's about timing, really. I'm actually gonna go check and see if that does put them back in the relegation zone. Genuinely intrigued. Why are we critical? Why are we critical? What am I missing something here? Don't just win 4-0. Am I on a different fucking ship or something? The only one we failed was the FA Cup. If we get sacked, bruv, I'm gonna throw hands for this video game. I swear to God, man. We've been so good this year. Apart from, obviously, on occasions. But, like, I mean... And Roberts, yes, you will be on the bench, but still, it's fine. Because it's Peterborough. I'm not gonna go all out, I don't think. But, ultimately, we're 7 points clear in the title race. Not to mention that we have done pretty much everything I wanted us to do, apart from the FA Cup. And yet, I'm in critical. It's a fucking joke, the objective system. Are Barnsley back in the relegation zone? They are. They're not confirmed, though. There's still an escape on there. But the other teams are breaking away now. Peterborough definitely are down. They've confirmed, actually, now down. Definitely relegated. Only 3 wins all season. What do you expect? If you're conceding more goals than I am, then that's that's worrying. But up next, then, is the newly relegated Peterborough. I don't think it'll be a problem sweeping them aside. And I believe we have an 8-day break between this and West Brom. Maybe we could just go full team and batter them. I don't know. I don't know what the board... I don't really know what the board wants us to do. Current status is critical. Is there a way I could just jump ship? Like, get me out of here. Nah, you know. Like, in a bit. I don't think so somehow. Don't want to leave anyway, but, like, you know, you got to have a look. This board isn't fucking dumb board. Right, I'm just going to quickly go through them again. Clean sheets, we've done. Win the league title, we're going to do, hopefully. Win 2 seasons, have at least whatever. We probably will do that. If we don't, shit, I guess. We've done the brand exposure ones, both of them. Financial, we've done. Or we're going to do, if it gives us to the end of the season. I don't really know what to tell you, ladies and gents. With this manager rating system, it's a fucking joke. It's a bit ridiculous, really. Right. We've got 89 points and they've got 21 points. If we somehow drop points to Peterborough United, I might cry, you know. What was the scoreline last time around? When did we last play them? 4-1. Oh, that's QPR. I can't read teams. 4-0. Right, well. Expecting similar again then, isn't I? I have no idea what's going on outside. Bear with me. Right, up next then. Peterborough. We should win this, right? Like, if we don't, there's concerns. So if you can hear the banging, my windows are closed, so there's nothing I can do about it. I apologise if it's off-putting in any way. Put me off, to be fair. Nielsen's up to an 80 as well now, by the way. Fucking hell. Go on, mate. I don't think he's hit his potential yet either. McGregor's getting really upset, and I wish he'd worked out as well, but ultimately he's probably going to be another to exit the club. Start Bishop in this one and put Pelletier on the bench. I know Jada scored, but it was very lucky. And We've always wanted to start. Fuck it, we'll start him. He's 88 rated. We can't really turn him down. We can't make him get mad, otherwise he might leave. With a player that caliber, I don't want him to leave. Just try to look around at promoted teams. Try to remember who it is. Nottingham Forest, West Brom, Burnley. West Brom play Sunderland. Burnley play Wigan. Nottingham Forest don't play yet. So this is the team we're going to use for the game against Peterborough, who are already down. So it's not really a big deal for either of us. It should just be a matter of dispatching them with ease. Nielsen in goal, Oriana and Gomez as the fullbacks, Boland Contreras as the centre backs, Diop CDM / centre mid, Maresca centre mid / cam, Bishop left wing, Roberts right wing, and Blanchard and Rodriguez up top. I feel like I'm going to sneeze. Victoria Park then is Hartlepool versus Peterborough. I mean, realistically, it's going to be a one-way battle, this. I'm going to see what's happening with this banging noise. What will be a minute? Right. My window wasn't closed properly, so that's why it was so loud. Should be okay now. Alfonso Castro in their midfield, number 17. We were looking at him At the same time, I think we were looking at Malik Diop. I think we picked the right option long term. We never drop Malik Diop anymore. I know we've only got 3 midfielders to pick from, but even when those midfielders come back off a loan, I don't think Malik Diop gets dropped anyway. It's going to be a hard decision because I have to part with either Fran Marino or Bobby Hobbs, potentially. Jack Cochrane might be on the maybe going list. I think they're the ones that are secure at the moment. Diop and Maresca. Cochrane I'd like to keep, obviously, because he's been here for a while. And he has these moments. I'd like to keep them all. Maybe any other way I can. I suppose with the Premier League. A lot of Premier League games, Cup games, etc. We can't keep them all, I suppose. I don't know, we'll have to see. Also, it depends on how much the board wants to make in terms of money as we step up to the Premier League. The fact that Peterborough nearly scored first is concerning. That's okay. Did I put Duncan in next? I meant to. I don't know if I went through with it. I didn't. Alright. I thought I was... well, I was planning on it. Bishop's on the floor, so... Who's getting someone who's on the floor, are we there? Video game? That's really smart. Butler is leaving Peterborough. Probably not the best season to pick to leave, because... you don't send the career on a relegation, but... I suppose... you don't want to play anymore, you don't want to play anymore, innit? Bishop into Maresca. Was for Roberts, and it will go through to the Welsh Wizard. Across the Blanchard, it's Rodriguez. Oh, it's just head tennis at the moment. Peterborough are still going to try and pull a shock off here. Nielsen with a good save. Peterborough still going to try and pull something off here, but I think we should have enough capability to win this. And if we don't win this, then we don't deserve the league title, honestly. I don't want to say that because we've deserved it all season, but if we can't beat Peterborough, then you've got to ask questions. And we're not just being nice to give him a result either. As much as you possibly could be. I meant to bring in Chavez, but Contreras works as well, to be honest, because he's been very good this season. Fucking hell. I pressed LB and the game wasn't lifted the ball. Well, that's the way she goes sometimes. Blocked by Bell, by Bull even. Fucking hell, good read, Billy Bull. Go on, mate. Bishop. Into Rodriguez. Fucking hell. Oh, jumping into a tackle. It's a great tackle, don't be wrong, but jumped into it. Fuck me. Maybe they were just thinking anything to stop them at the top. I think we came up with Peterborough, didn't we? 2 years ago. Can't remember, to be honest. And yet these are separate trajectories. We're looking to get to the Premier League, whereas they're going to go back down to League One. It's confirmed. No, unfortunately for Peterborough. They lost last game. They will be putting Rich back down in the 3rd division of English football. Whereas we will hopefully be putting our roots down in the 1st one. Premier League. Promised land. The next step to greatness. Blanchard. Rodriguez, it's perfect. It's absolutely brilliant from the Peruvian Prince, I can't lie. Still got a lot of work to do after the ball through. And he's done it perfectly. And there might be a late surge for a golden boot for Carlos Rodriguez. I doubt it, but you just never know in this climate. It's a good layoff by Achille Blanchard, but Rodriguez does take on his man, which he does perfectly, and that finish is beautiful. Martin's unable to stop him. The keeper unable to stop him. 1-0 Hartlepool. What else would you expect, really? They are in 24th, we are in 1st. The surprising thing is that it's taken 26 minutes to do this, I think, more than anything. Gutierrez could tackle. Bishop. Oh, no. Right, I don't know why he shot from there. But fair enough. Easy enough for Nielsen. I don't like that when it just takes a heavy touch out of nowhere and they just take it off you. Because I want to try and do something with it and it doesn't allow. But I guess it's got first touch error, but it's not got 7th touch error, does it? Oh. The thing is, I probably could have scored a second with Rodriguez there, but tried to be unselfish with it. Should have just been selfish with it, because if they equalise now, I've got no one but myself to blame. I've done that on so many occasions, but I'm just trying to be unselfish. Rafa Contreras, I think we've got to keep him on the ship and in the Premier League. He just seems to be the interception king. Passing sometimes isn't always his forte, which is fine. He's a centre-back, it doesn't have to be. But definitely has to be involved in some capacity, I think. Bishop inside. Oh, I don't know why I didn't tackle him, but I'm not going to complain. Thomas Bishop, 2-0. I'm going to pour myself a drink in celebration. Some fresh apple and mango juice to celebrate. Going 2-0 up. Thomas Bishop with a great finish there. There's definitely a future ahead for that kid, but it might not be here next season. There'll probably be one we put to a loan list for season 7. And make some big decisions. Because we are most likely, it looks very, very likely at least, we're going to be a Premier League side. And there'll be some big decisions made. Rodriguez nearly makes it 3. But like I said, big decisions are going to have to be made. I know some that are certain to stay. And by some, I mean maybe 2 or 3. There's not going to be a lot that I'm 100% with. Some of them I would very much like to stay, but if the right offer comes in, I ain't turning it down. If it's a lot of money, say if an offer comes in for Blanchard or Roberts, and it's absolutely incredible, I may not be able to turn it down. Speaking of Blanchard, Contreras gets his header off the line. Are you fucking joking? Maresca. Diop. Roberts. Try to thread it for it, Blanchard. Man, it was nearly 3-0 off the line. Contreras. Nearly found the goal. But like I said, there's only a certain few that will definitely be here next year. Malik Diop, I think, has to be in that list. Contribution he puts in midfield. I think he has to be one that doesn't go anywhere. Again, if the right offer comes in, maybe, but I don't think his valuation is incredibly high for what he actually brings to the team. Power shot straight to the hands of Nielsen. I'm just going to boot this away and make sure I don't score before half time. Maybe we will. Blanchard tries to press it, but it's not going to happen. 2-0 at the break. We'll take that. I was going to say very much on for our 4th win in a row, but I remember Portsmouth equalised late. Rodriguez and Bishop separating the sides here. Both very well taken finishes as well. And we will see what we can do in the second half momentarily, but taking a look around the grounds at the halfway point. Blackpool drawing 0-0 with Bristol City. It is 1-1 between Wigan and Burnley, which is good. If Wigan can take points off Burnley, I won't be offended by that. Portsmouth drawing 0-0 with QPR. Rotherham drawing 0-0 with Reading. 1-1 between Hull and Barnsley. 1-1 between West Brom and Sunderland. And it is going to be a 1-0 lead for Sheffield United over Huddersfield. Taking a look then at stats as we go here. 54 to 46 turns of possession. 5 shots to 4 in favour of us though, with 1.9 expected goals to 1. We usually have the possession as well, but for some reason Peterborough have been very ball hoggy. I'd like some more of it, please. Second half, we head in and hope that we don't bottle it. But stranger things have happened. Alright, boys. Stranger things have happened. Like, trust me, it's happened. It's on Netflix. Oriana, right. I don't... We need to talk about Oriana, I think. I like him a lot, and he's definitely got something, but I just don't think he's a defender in any capacity. Diop. I don't think he's quite a winger yet, but I think he would be. He could be. Roberts to Rodriguez. Turns his man again. Just past the post. He knew it's this lanky Peruvian twat from the first season would become this fucking gem of a player. Beautiful to see. I'm glad we've got someone off that day one report still with us. Rumours of me selling him a couple of seasons ago, but absolutely not now. Never ever will he leave the club. Hartlepool till he dies. Oriana, good tackle. We've got West Brom next. Maybe not till he dies. I think that's probably a bit excessive, but definitely till the save ends. Because I think that's a fair expectation from my best player. Ball going to be brought in by Ward. Fiore, the target. It's headed by Ball. It's not fully away, but Rodriguez has the pace to bring it away. Ball over. I knew it was going to be fucking shocking because it's why it was a through ball. I knew the ball through was going to be bad because this game is bad. I should have just kept running with Rodriguez, genuinely. Gomez trying to go in for a tackle. It's not worked. Oh, bollocks. Good save, Nielsen. Fucked up there with Gomez, big style. And there's the header. Contreras, first half. Cleared off the line. I mean, it is. Whatever it is. I can't think what I was going to say. It is a denial of a goal. It's not like it's gone in. It's definitely a no-goal decision. It's correct one, but I'll show it again in the second half, about 20 minutes after it happened. Blocked, I believe, by his teammate. But, of course, has to be a bit dodgy to get that goal, you know. It can be, you know, normal. Rebounds off his player to his player, you know, it's world class, really. Nielsen should be doing better. I had a feeling that would go in at some point, and it has done. Fiore gets one back for Peterborough, which means we need to fucking put the accelerator down again, boys. Came off it a bit, started strolling, started chilling, started coasting a little bit. Now the foot needs to go back down the gas. We need to find a third before they find a second, otherwise it could get ugly. I don't mean for me, for you guys, because I'll be yelling at you. I mean, Blanchard's offside anyway. Off the post from the Frenchman. It wasn't actually intended for him. It was intended for the onside Rodriguez, but who's counting, you know? I've got a horrible feeling it's going to be similar to the Portsmouth game where they just go and equalise. Bishop to Diop. Maresca. Rodriguez. Maresca again. Rodriguez again. To the corner, I suppose. As long as they don't head off the pissing line. There's changes as well. Cochrane, I feel, needs to be on here in this kind of situation. Well, I'm making one change just now. We don't need to overcook the pudding yet. Oh, that is good. That's actually more refreshing than apple juice. Not really a fan of mango usually. Just hits a little bit different. Right, Hernandez off for Ward. We're going to put Blanchard on the corner. We've got Cochrane coming on from Maresca as well. That's an awful corner. Good work. What? What? I think he's going to go down as an own goal, but Malik Diop, what are you doing? Unless my eyes deceive me, that was a bicycle kick. Oh, mate, that's going to go down as an own goal. But we all know that that is a Malik Diop bicycle kick, man. What the fuck? He's been robbed of it, but we all know what that was. We all know what that is. Oh, man. I'm so annoyed as well because he's gonna be wanting. He wants more now. He wants a goal of his own. Don't blame him. That's not where I've aimed it. No. Take a shot for every time I've said that throughout my career modes. You'd be dead. Mate, what a fucking moment though. I'm counting as Diops. I don't care. Game can count as who it likes. I'm counting as Diops. Rodriguez is going to make it 4. It's becoming a bit of a whitewash here for Peterborough United. Carlos Rodriguez adds a 4th. And we're going to bring off Carlos Rodriguez after that. I know I probably shouldn't, but we'll rest him. I'm also going to bring on Pelletier and Barlow. Defensively, I think we're fine. But it's number 4. And it's number, I don't know what the fuck, I don't know how many he scored now, Rodriguez, but he's got to be catching up to Blanchard. I'm very confident with this attack heading into the Premier League. Defensively, I think we need a bit more. Midfield, we're stacked when they come back off a loan. I'm expecting top half at least, I think, some of these players. I'd like maybe. I don't. It's probably unrealistic, and it's probably just a bit at there. But if we could push for European football, that wouldn't be the worst. I just don't think we'll do it. You know, there could be a lot better teams than us in the league above. Talk about Gomez. I think Rodriguez puts himself to 1 behind Blanchard, who's not really hit a lot of goals today. To be fair, out for one of the games on international duty, and he has scored 1. Rodriguez has been on fire ever since he's come back from injury. It's like a new man. Blanchard over to Barlow. Right, well, I think we know where it was meant to go. The game has decided alternative arrangements there. Battled by Contreras. Gomez. Now Barlow will get the ball that he wanted from Blanchard. Oh, he tried to dink it. Keeper was equal to it though. It will be a corner. But Barlow got cheeky with it there. Off his weak foot as well. Give it a go. I was wanting to cut in, but I took a heavy touch right there, and it had to be done a bit differently. Billy Bull is not the one I picked. He's the one I want to win the fucking header. I scrolled one too far. That was the issue. Blanchard. Oh, Christ. Diop knocks it down. It's away. As far as Cochrane. I think the Peterborough man won the ball, and they could counter on us now. Will counter on us if it goes to the wrong player like that. Fiore out to Tomlinson. He looks exhausted. And it's going to be Gomez that sorts that one out with ease. Barlow. Cuts inside. Cuts outside. Goes in again. There's a talent there. He might be a bit arrogant sometimes. He might think he's better than he is on occasion. But there's a talent there. And that is 5-1 Hartlepool. Aside from conceding a goal, this is exactly what I expected. Cut in, cut out again. And slid it into the bottom left. Beautiful finish him a beautiful player, if I'm just to myself. And that, I mean, I say that should seal it, but it was sealed a long time ago. Tomlinson making way for another poor Peterborough victim. Alfonso Castro wishing he could have been here. This could have been him. Cipriano coming on for Tomlinson. Realistically, Alfonso Castro didn't really have the potential we were looking for, like Diop did. Contreras out to Barlow. It might not be done yet, boys. The slaughter may not be complete yet. Blanchard inside. Carpenter, number 6. It's a disaster for a team who, quite frankly, haven't shown enough quality all season. But Carpenter, the dance on him. But yeah, like I said, it's a team that haven't shown quality all season, haven't shown quality today most of the time. Did get that goal, so fair play to them. But majority of the day has been dominated by Hartlepool. There's no surprise, no shock and awe in that fact. And it is 6-1 to the good now. And it might still not be over. Still time here. For a couple more, perhaps. We could probably show mercy on him, but why would we want to? Oriana wins it back. Pelletier now. Carpenter. It's too heavy to him. Diop picks up the ball, look. Cochrane. Blanchard. Into Barlow again. Oh, it was a good save, but he dropped it. Didn't find anyone who could follow it up. Cochrane can't win the ball. Why on earth? That's just fucking cruelty. Why is there 7 minutes? That's just cruel. There's no need. The game's over. Maybe they'll get another goal back just to, you know, help them out a little bit. I don't know how it would help them out, but maybe just... I don't know, honestly. How would it help them out? Good save by Nielsen. Ball's going to come back in. It won't let me clear it when I press to clear. You know, I've won. I knew that's what I was going to do. Take one way, you Martins, mate. They're celebrating. It's 6-2 down and they're getting relegated. I don't know what the whole fucking thing is here. Keeper does a good save. I can't get it to clear with Diop. And it's an open net to shoot in. I don't know who the United chant is for. I'd assume it was for us. But they've just scored and they are Peterborough United, so... Could also assume it's for them. I'm aiming it backward. I'm fucking aiming it backwards. Does this game have no sense? I'm aiming it back to Oriana and the game's like, oh, you sure you don't want to go forward to nobody? Yes, I'm really sure, mate, because that seems like a good idea. Why are they suddenly picking up form now? Good deflect to them, of course. They're going to get another one, aren't they? Not Gutierrez's watch. That will do it. Or will it? Blanchard. He's been given time here. I'm not really sure why. Oh! What way to score your first goal in the Hartlepool colours? Joshua Pelletier. It's been a goal fest, and I'm not really sure what to tell you. It's bounced off the post and into the other side of the net. Joshua Pelletier slices that a little bit. This keeper, by the way, is awful. It's 7-2 to Hartlepool United. Goals galore. 7-2. I knew we'd score a lot, but I didn't expect 7. Although I didn't expect them to have 2 either. I can't even keep track of who scored ours. Although Malik Diop's will go down as known goal. It's a bit of a robbery. But you can't get what you want every time. I'll be going back and looking at that goal. But there's all the goal scorers. We really are second half FC, aren't we? Wasn't like 2-0 at half time. It looked reasonable for Peterborough to be down 2-0 and then we just kicked off. Taking a look at the stats then, 52 at 48 turns possession, 15 shots to 9, 5.3 expected goals to 2.4. I think we might see the lowest rated goalkeeper in a minute when we go look at the ratings, but Hernandez, his own goal is actually a Malik Diop bicycle kick. I can't believe it. Diop is not going to get that goal. It's a funny way of going in, to be fair, but I wish it had been given to Malik Diop, although it obviously shouldn't have been. But let's have a look down at the ratings. Man of the match for us and overall will go to Akele Blanchard. Assist extraordinaire today. Didn't score but set up 4 of the goals. You got to respect it. 8.7 for the Frenchman. A goal and 8.5 for Bishop, who was very lively off that left-hand side, I've got to admit. Rodriguez with a brace and 8.2. Barlow with a goal as well. Did really well after Roberts went off. Did Roberts even go off, or did we just play Barlow the whole 90? I can't remember. No, there's a substitution thing there. Roberts did go off. Must have done. 8.1 and a goal anyway, whatever. Contreras solid. Gomez with an assist in 7.8. Carpenter with a goal on 7.6. Nielsen probably could have done better. 8 shots, 6 saves, 2 conceded. Could have saved the first one. The second one he did his best with. Pelletier getting his first goal in Hartlepool colours. He gets a 7.2. And the other assist coming from Malik Diop with a 7.2 as well. And yeah, Roberts didn't really hit the ground running today, to be honest. I don't really know why either. Man of them goes Alfonso Martins. He gets a goal, 8.3. Well done shooting it into an open net, mate. And then Saverio Fiore getting their goal, 7.5. I don't think there was any assists either, purely because they're both rebound goals. Yanis Hernandez, how he's not got a worse rating is beyond me. 9 shots, 3 saves, 6 conceded. But not just that. The own goal as well. I still maintain it should be given to your boy, Malik Diop. But it won't be, unfortunately. I just want to see it again. Because it was such a fucking cool technique. I know it goes down as the own goal, but look at this. Phenomenal. It's just unlucky that it's bounced off of his player and his goalkeeper and the bar and everything else in the world. But I still think it's... we'll still call it Malik Diop's goal. I know it won't go down as that in the stats, but I think we all know. Post-match interview then. Burnley won 5-1. Fucking hell. Right. They need to be watched. They need to be watched like hawks. We won by a 5-goal difference. They won by a 4-goal difference, but still. Rodriguez got 2 more goals to add to the collection. And honestly, I was joking about the Golden Boot thing, but it might come down to the wire. We're not unbeaten since the start of the championship season, but we've been unbeaten for a while now. Our last loss came to Blackpool, I think it was, or no, Norwich, sorry. Not giving anything away. We want to win this league title. 6 games since we lost. It's not bad. That was the Norwich game last episode, wasn't it? Twice beat Peterborough United. They're shit. That's why we beat them, if you're going to ask that. They conceded 11 goals over 2 games. I mean, that's not... It's not a good team, and as you can see in the league table, they're rock bottom for a reason. They get a couple past us, so I got to respect that. That's just me being complacent, though, ultimately. Has the manager rating gone down again? Excuse me. Can we not do that, please? At least give me till the end of the season. Like, what the fuck? Rose was happy to get the game, but he didn't do well in it. And then Blomqvist position change option and a youth academy report available. So we'll see. Robert Blomqvist, he definitely is a winger. He goes up to 50. I don't know what he'll ever do in terms of being involved in the team, but he looks alright. Potential looks decent, but I still don't see how we're going to involve him, really. Wingers is a area where we don't need any more, if we're being just straight out transparent, but he could still be alright. Well, I want to give him a try. We've also got a new youth scout report available. This is the one from Sweden. So let's see what we've got here then. Joachim Jansson with Overall 43 to 57, potential 56 to 76. We're going to say no. Nathan Isaacson. Oh, this could be an interesting one. Overall 53 to 69, potential 69 to 93. We'll take him on. His valuation doesn't fill me with too much joy, actually, but we'll take him on anyway. Oscar Olofsson. Overall of 40 to 56, potential 49 to 67. See you later, mate. Anton Johnson. Overall of 29 to 41, potential of 64 to 90. Now, his overall is going to be wank, but he might just be one of those that's way out of position. So, you know, I want to see. I want to just check. Sebastian Anderson. Overall 37 to 49, potential of 59 to 81. We're going to say no to. But I want to just check what is up with this kid. The last one we just signed there. We'll check both of them, obviously, put them on plans. But Anton Johnson, he is not a midfielder, is he? He's not a fucking winger, isn't he? No. Christ's sake. Right, whatever. I don't think it'll be much anyway. We'll just keep him in for why not reasons, I guess. This guy is a midfielder, I think. Let's get his work rates and stuff up. Right, we'll save over, and then we'll get into this game against West Bromwich Albion. So 9 points off us now in 4th. Forest have closed the gap to 4 points, I've noticed, but they do have their extra game played already. So this will be important. We can't win the title today. First and foremost, title is impossible to win today. So just to clear that up, bear with me, guys, because I'm itching my ear. If you can hear that, I apologise. This is very itchy. But yeah, we can't win the title today. So what we can do is regain our gap of 7 points. And ultimately, I think that's all we can do today. I think we're the only team that's not played, isn't it? Yeah, the last team to play, relegation zone, still the same. Peterborough are down. I'll take a full view of it after this game because it's the final game of today's episode. So news. Hiccups as well. Rodriguez nets brace as Hartlepool grab win over Peterborough. Rodriguez got his name on the score sheet for Hartlepool United in their 7-2 win against Peterborough United. Fucking hiccups, man. Cardiff got beat by Burnley. Huddersfield beat Middlesbrough. Rotherham United will go down as well. We didn't see the Peterborough one, but we know already. Rotherham United supporters are coming to terms with relegation to the League One. After a disappointed and frustrated season, the only hope is the team will be able to bounce back straight away next time around. And both of us looking for wins here. It's a 3-3 draw against West Brom last time around. West Bromwich Albion fans still haven't forgotten the excitement of the 3-3 draw at their home ground last time the teams met. That said, they'll be hoping to go one better today's return fixture at Hartlepool United. And the Hartlepool United team face West Brom Challenge. One of those where it's like they don't have enough quality in the league. Yeah, league leaders will be tested by one of the few teams in the league with enough quality to offer them a genuine challenge. Yeah, so if we win, we're pretty much champions. If we lose, it kind of opens up a bit more, which is also interesting. Gordon got the Player of the Month award for March. I'm a bit upset with that because Rodriguez came back and he's been on fire, but fair enough. His impressive performance has got it for Crystal Palace, and then we've got Pelletier with a little excerpt here. Player very few are expected to play a significant role at Hartlepool this season. Joshua Pelletier has nonetheless proved to be a player Chabalala has called upon more often than many predicted. It's great to be playing in a team as often as I am. I hope I'm doing well, said Joshua Pelletier when quizzed by reports after the match. Now, the only reason you're here, mate, no offence to you, is because we don't have Duncan Wilson. But you've been good, so I'm not going to complain either. Hartlepool United repeat triumph over Peterborough. This victory sees Hartlepool United compete a league double over Peterborough United this season, having already beaten them earlier in the campaign. We've got Hartlepool march on towards title. The league leaders march on towards what they hope will be the title by disposing of last place Peterborough United. Hartlepool United round out comfortable winners and moved a step closer to claiming the championship, whilst at the same time knocking another nail in the coffin of their relegation haunted opponents. And in the semi-finals of the Champions League, it's a Manchester derby with Manchester City versus Manchester United, and then Chelsea will take on Wolfsburg. But my question is, if Wolfsburg got this far, who the fuck do they have? So we're going to have a little experiment, not an experiment, but a little check here. The only team not in the Premier League, still in the Champions League. Mustafa Ahmed, he looks alright. Andre Almeida, he's decent at this point. Anyone like out there incredible. Kim Min-jae, decent. Lee Kang-in, very good as well. Miran Oman, the goalkeeper we were looking to sign before we ended up with Nicholas Nielsen. Of course, we couldn't. Fucking hell. Is that? I guess that's Busquets' regen, Francisco Moreno. But Miran Oman was one we were looking at before. He was just overrated. 81 rated. Just out of the legal allowance. Ricardo Pereira still playing, fair play. But they've not got anyone. They've got a couple of good, but they've not got anyone outright incredible. Vitinha, he's there as well. Wan-Bissaka, Zubimendi, Zirkzee as well. Josip Sotalo. They're not. I wouldn't say it's world beating, but it is very good. And I know I'm going to check. Well, I say I'm going to check, but I'm going to see this. We're going to the Premier League next year. But I just want to check what the Man United team is now because obviously I'm a Man United fan and might as well while we're here. Xabi Carrillo, another goalkeeper we're looking at. He's looking very good. And I don't know if we make a move for him next year. Probably not. Sergi Darder, Alphonso Davies as well. David De Gea is still there. You'll have to see it. Some good players still about. Bruno Guimaraes as well. Piero Nkapi, Rasmus Højlund, realistic. This is by the way, this is before the actual transfer went through. This is a game signing Højlund for United. Ezri Collins as well. Kwadu Manu Kone. Kobe Manu still there. Martinez back there. Rashford there as well. How he only got to 87 is a bit of a mystery, but fair enough, I suppose. Nicola Ravella as well. Andreas Skov-Olsen. They've still got Sancho. Signed Quinton Timber. Didn't get the other one, so they got Quinton. Ogo Chukwu as well. Eli Wahi. You don't want to read about him, really. He's probably a very good player, but a bit interesting in the personal department. And then Donny van de Beek still at Man United. How the fuck has he managed to survive all that time? Right, up next, and finally then, sorry, I got distracted there. West Brom. A win here would put 7 points clear and pretty much with one hand on the championship title. Any other result could see Forest catch up. We'll only remain 4 points clear. Our best will beat anybody, but we need to be our best, boys. We can't be doing any shit. Come off. Okay, right. First of all, I'm just reading that in my head. Against a less technical side, West Brom probably a better team by a long way. Hence the fact that they're in a promotion race and Peterborough aren't. The confidence against anyone. Three-all draw last time. We want to go one better, didn't we? Putting the effort for sure. A win here, like I said, would give us one hand on the title. Anything less, fair enough, I guess. I would take a point against the Brom as well, to be fair, but I don't want to give Forest or anyone any chance of catching up. We are going to absolutely go for the 3, but 1 wouldn't be a bad result, would it? It wouldn't be a devastatingly crushing result. If it makes me lose my job, then it would be, but I don't think it should. I don't even know why I'm in the critical, to be honest. We're in a good spot. But anyway, let's get the best boys out. Our best boys on the pitch. I think I favour Cocky in this one, to be honest. So that's the team for this one against... actually, it's not a team because I'm going to put Bishop on the bench. Bishop played really well last game. So this is going to be the team. Nielsen in between the sticks. Fucking... Why is it given the bloody armband to anyone that's not Rodriguez? Stop it. Moffat and Gomez the fullbacks. Chavez and Bold the centre-backs. Diop CDM / centre-mid. Cochrane centre-mid / cam. Paletti up the left, Roberts up the right, Blanchard Rodriguez up top, with Rodriguez captaining the side. Now at an 89, by the way. Seems to have recovered from his injury with no issue whatsoever. This is going to be a huge one. West Brom, like I said, one of the best teams in this league. We knocked them out of playoffs last year. It's been a bit of a history with us in West Brom. I kind of hope they come up with us, to be honest. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be the final game of today's episode. It's Hartlepool United versus West Brom at Victoria Park. We are definitely going to go up, whether it be with the title or without the title. We're definitely going up. For anyone interested in that graphic, because for whatever reason the commentary doesn't work on stream, If we win today, we get promotion. Automatics at the very least. So we will be Premier League team if we win this game. We'll be a Premier League team next year. That is what's on the line. Can we do it? I don't see why not. I don't see why we couldn't. But then again, West Brom also a very good team. Rodriguez, ever since that dislocated shoulder, has been firing on all cylinders and more. The fact that he is back has really helped us make that gap again between the rest of the teams. Because I swear to God, if he'd been out for the rest of the season, we probably wouldn't have even got a title. We might have even been sacked at this point. But I know for sure there's a long way to go yet. Still 3 more games next episode. Still today's test against West Brom. And still try to avoid getting sacked despite only failing one objective, which was a difficult objective in the beginning because we had to go through Wolves, who at this point in FIFA are a very good team. But so are we. And we'll get a chance to prove it next year. I don't know how many changes I'm going to make to the starting 11, to be honest. Obviously, if possible, Wilson will come back in that left-hand side. Out with that, I don't know really what I will do. Probably just clear out a dead weight. I shouldn't really call them dead weight, that's a bit mean. Probably clear out the players that aren't Premier League level, I guess would probably be more better way of putting it. There's a lot of players I'd like to keep, but I think in some circles I'm going to have to make some sacrifices. Much I hate to admit it. What I do know is there's a few players I'm willing to not sacrifice under any circumstances. Some for good money, but boys. Right. Let's just note this down. Don't be shit. Alright. Cleary has just run through both my defenders and rocketed a shot off the crossbar. Now we know how dangerous he is from the playoff semis last year. So let's keep a very good eye on him, folks. They'll obviously know how dangerous my players are. Rodriguez, Blanchard, all of them really. It's not really dangerous. I mean, they're all dangerous. Blanchard has 25 goals. Rodriguez has 24, despite a 2-month layoff. I think the Rodriguez one's obviously more impressive, and I'm not saying that because he's my favourite player out of the lot. He's not my favourite player out of the lot for a start, but I'm confused more than anything, I think. I'm very bloody confused. There's a couple of things I want to pick out here. I'm trying to bring Bull across, first of all, to cut out that pass in the first place. And secondly, I'm trying to lunge in with Bull, and it just doesn't go for the ball. The finish is good, don't get me wrong. I'm not got an issue with that. I just feel like we should have prevented that along the way, and I didn't prevent it because, I don't know. See how anyway, the 16th goal of the season. But I feel like Bull should have got across quicker there. I might be wrong. Might just not have been stoppable. Oh, fuck off. It's one of these days where they just tackle me whatever I do. It's an awful start, boys. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not expecting, you know, to play them like we played Peterborough, but I'm expecting champions performance, isn't I? Oh, I think he might be offside anyway. He wasn't. It's a good save from Pence. A great ball over in the end then. It was onside. Oh, Robert, see what I mean? I can't get a second, and I'm committing centre-backs forward. What can I do? Are my players invisible? Do I not have them where I think I have them? See when he plays the ball through here, I feel like I've got Chavez in the way. Maybe not initially off the pass, but then when I come in for the tackle, no? I feel like I'm lunging, and it's not lunging. Like, I feel like I'm lunging at a certain point, and it just isn't doing it. It's not responding somehow. And now they're 2 up. I feel like I'm pressing the tackle, and I'm just not getting anything from this video game, quite frankly. Cleary makes it 2-0, like I said. Power shot. The shot's unstoppable. Both the goals so far have not been easily savable. But I just feel like, yeah, Nielsen's getting mad, and I don't blame him. I feel like we'd be closing that down a lot easier. 2 goals where the defence have been wank. And it actually feels like we need Contreras to start games. God knows we need Duncan Wilson off his left-hand side. Pelletier has been very decent throughout the season, don't get me wrong. And the Jada Bishop Pelletier kind of swapping has been not too bad. Rodriguez, if that goes out, I don't know what to tell you. I'm sprinting towards it with Ethan Roberts. Why is it when I press, I'm not allowed the ball? When they press, they get to keep it willy-nilly. We really haven't come into this with a good attitude, have we? And they've come into it with a fucking fantastic one. Just tackle the fucking cunt. Just let him do stuff. Put a challenge in. Like, when I'm pressing B, I don't want you to just stand there and watch. Oh, I'll try to scrap for it. Roberts does eventually win the scrap. Blanchard, Pelletier. Back inside to Blanchard. Oh, it's tackled off his foot as he tried to shoot. And Roberts falls over. Aye, of course he does. Very rare that they fall over in tackles. Gomez. Rodriguez. Blanchard's on, but it's just... They're on it today. I think it might be an L-Boys to end the episode, which I guess makes the last one intriguing, but also we've got Burnley, and I don't really want to lose to them. You get what I'm saying? Good save Nielsen to prevent it being 3-0. I don't really know what to do. I feel like I'm doing what I can to tackle, etc., and it's just not tackling, etc., and it's gonna be 3 fucking 0 because nobody's picking up this cunt. I don't understand. I need a drink now, but not a celebration, not a sadness. I don't understand. How is nobody on this kid at the back? Fucking irritating. We're 3-0 down in the first half, lads. I'm not being silly, but that's not Champions form. I don't really know what to tell you. I don't, like, they've had 3 shots and scored 3, I think. I can't break through their defence for whatever earthly reason. Roberts, and when I do break through, there's no fucking options. There we go. And then, either that or the... That's out of play. No, fuck off. Even Diop can't do anything. You know it's a bad day. He's usually the fucking tank in the midfield. Good tackle, Gomez. Rodriguez to Blanchard. Lets it run through, which is smart. Right. 1 back. This is going to be a goal fest to end today, boys. Not gonna lie to you. I don't plan on keeping it at 1. Just as I'm sure they don't plan on keeping it at 3. So I guess we'll see which way the coin falls. Will it fall on the heads of Hartlepool, or will it fall on heads of West Brom? Pelletier, Rodriguez. Couldn't turn his man. It's good defending again. Thing is, I am committing my centre-backs, yes, but when I'm committing them, I expect them to tackle, and they just don't. I don't know why. Pressing the tackle button. I don't know. I don't know. I've no earthly idea, boys and girls. I don't really know. The game just wants to ruin my goal difference a bit more, I think. Make it look a bit worse than it actually has been all season. I don't, like... Yes, I committed bull again, and I know that. I'm aware of that. But why is... I've got 2 centre-backs. Why isn't the AI keeping my fucking other centre-back on the players in the centre? Why is he dragging them out as well? I don't want one dragged out. If I want both dragged out, I'd do it myself. Cunty game. Letier. Oh, you absolute waste, man. They've just fucking done us over. I mean, there's no point playing the rest of this match, is there? Oh, they just cut everything, and yet when I try and do it, it just fucking doesn't go right. Why is it lunging 2 seconds after I press to lunge? The fucking game's on delay. Yeah, so if you didn't save that, that's your career, mate. I've had enough of it. I'm like, it's not even your fault, mate. I'm just had enough of this game. It always has to have one game like this where it just fucking takes the piss, man. I don't understand, like, everything, to be honest. I don't understand why when I'm going for tackles, the game is just refusing me access. But then when they're going for tackles, it's perfect to the letter, and they get the ball instantly. But look at that. But if I go for a tackle, they'll get the ball back. Oh no, D up, mate. Try to prove a point here. If I go in for a tackle with anyone not named Diop, it'll go back to them. It's been a shit show, quite frankly. This has been an off-colour performance, off-colour side. And if this comes into the second, or if this comes into the last episode, the finale next time, we ain't winning the league. Closing me down a lot. Very annoying. I suppose that's what they're meant to do. Rodriguez can't pull the trigger. 4-1 down at the break. I don't really know how to explain it. The defense has been a shambles for a start. I'm aware of that. But I just need to calm down, I think. I accept defeat and move on to the final episode and hope for the victories there. Either that or we just pull off a mad comeback. Right. I mean, it's been a one-way traffic, really. We did get one back, but it really has been West Brom just going for it. And that's what they need to do to get that, that other spot that we... I mean, we have the first one, but they want to play for either the second one or even the title. And ultimately, we've not been good enough yet, so it's the way she blows, unfortunately. 4-1 to West Brom at the break. 51 at 49 times possession in favour of us. 8 shots to 4. 3.2 expected goals, 1.5 in favour of them. Just check that. I was going to check the other results, but there isn't any other results. I think we're going to just have to do this because it feels like I do so much better with big Rafa Contreras at the back. Nothing against Felix Chavez. It could either be him or Bull, but I feel like Bull and Contreras seems to be the vibe at the moment. I've seen a lot more unrealistic things in this game than us winning this 5-4, but if we do that, I'd love it, you know? Douglas Moffat's going all the way through, yet to find any option. Rodriguez has provided the option, Pence for the save. Great run by Douglas Moffat to open the half. Rodriguez firing that with ferocity. It's a good save. We can't bottle this, boys. We can't. Can I switch corner taker, please? I guess if it's not letting me, we'll just pass it short. Why can't I switch corner taker now? Cochrane. Oh, good save again from Pence. Saw it late as well. I got credit there where credit's due. Don't fucking commit centre back. Doesn't matter who you have on, that's a bad idea. That should be the goalkeeper's, but he's not coming for it, so. Would head that back, but that's okay. Get it Gonzo. We've got QPR, Blackburn, and Burnley. I don't know if it's necessarily in that order. As our final 3 games. I think it's actually Burnley then Blackburn, but those are the final 3 games. We'll see if we fucking win it or bottle it. And I honestly wouldn't be surprised if we bottle it. Cleary fucks up. Ball with enough of an issue there to prevent that goal going in. Yeah, Cleary's been a fucking pain in my arse this whole time we've had this kind of feud with West Brom. And we drop Nielsen next game just to give him a break before the Burnley game. Put in Logan Duncan for QPR. Let's see where we go from there. And I know this won't be probably a good choice for a lot of people who have been watching this long term, but depending on what Higgins comes back as in terms of rating, I wouldn't be surprised to see 5. Cool. We're just not closing it down. I don't give a fuck anymore. I'm going to talk about Logan Duncan, but nobody wants to defend while I'm doing it. Contreras just dances past them. It's not about the defenders, it's about their attackers being on fire. And because I got a big win, I now have to have a big loss as well. That's another thing. So away she goes. If you win big, you got to lose big next game. That's the rules. Them's the rules. If you don't like it, don't play career mode. Go play another game, because if you win one game, you're bound to lose the next game by either a bigger scoreline or an equal amount. It's no coincidence that we beat a team by a big scoreline and lose the next game. I'm not even aiming it there. Do you know what? Have as many goals as you want, lads, because I quit. If I get sacked after this, fair enough, honestly. Shouldn't even be in the firing line, to be fair. Fucking hell. Nearly a hat-trick for Seoane. It's 6 for West Brom. It's been a fucking dismal end to a fun episode, to be honest. I think at this point it's just damage limitation, boys, isn't it? Try and get a couple of goals back to make it look less embarrassing. Completely done us over in our own backyard. I suppose it's been coming since we knocked them out of the semi-finals last year. I've changed my mind. I don't want them to come up with us. Moffat. Inside to Rodriguez was actually meant for Diop, but who's counting? Can I switch to Moffat? Can I switch to Moffat? No, I guess Bulls should have this sorted. So we keep playing. What's the point in that? Just let me keep playing. There's a big break between this game and the next one. God knows we fucking need it. I think we have another report as well coming in from New Zealand. Memory serves correct. We'll get some more Kiwi talents off of that one. Moffat made the run down the line. Nice. Alright, looks a little bit better. We're not celebrating it, we're just going to go to the halfway line. It's another goal back. Ball off to Ethan Roberts, who just thunder cunts it into the back of the net. Now, I'm not saying this is going to be a 5-all, because there ain't no way it's going to be a 5-all, but it makes it look a bit more fair. Well, I say fair, they've been the better team by a country mile, but a bit more. A bit less embarrassing, I suppose. I'm not making any changes, by the way. I don't. These sorry Saka fucking cunts. Besides Contreras, obviously, these sorry Saka cunts could fucking face the wrath, man. Defending today. Well, I said defending today. Defending today's been good. Defending this game has been non-existent. Not sure exactly why either. Oh, Rodriguez. Rodriguez, mate. I love you and everything, but don't be a fucking cunt. Don't spin the ball, play it on your weak foot, and then put no power behind it. You could have sent Cochrane through with ease. Bro, how many more? Like, they've got so many options, and I can't switch off Gomez. Oh, fuck off then. I mean, there's a very, very, very slim chance we get a point out of this, but never say never, I suppose. Rodriguez. Is it possible? Is the impossible possible? It was the most unrealistic bullshit in this game, but we've seen a lot of that throughout this career mode and throughout FIFA's past and present as well. Rodriguez bags. 5-3. Could the captain's contribution lead us to an incredible comeback? I'm not getting my hopes up yet. I'm not getting my hopes up yet. Good tackle Moffat. 25th goal of the season for Carlos Rodriguez in just 31 appearances. Them's some mad numbers. Good tackle Billy Bull. Why didn't you do that in the fucking first half at all ever? Cochrane. Roberts. What? Sorry, what? Did I just get force fielded away from the ball or something there, did I? So I think I was running through Roberts and then just nothing happened. Oh, fuck off. Cleary nearly got his hat-trick. They're playing out their fucking skin, bruv. It's mad how good they are, man. 10 minutes. I don't think it's going to happen, but again, never say never. We are going to be dropping Nielsen, though. 5 conceded does not make me very happy. Rodriguez is on. Oh, ref! That's what I would say if it was a foul. It was not, but player is down injured. Can we stop the play for the injury? No? No, we're just going to keep going. How about that bad then? Now Nielsen's starting to save stuff. That was 1 minute change. Doesn't really matter. Montanaldo coming on for Davis. We bring on Bishop just in case Paletti does have a knock. And there should be plenty of injury time in this one because there's been plenty of goals. But knowing me, it'll be 4 minutes or something because I need to chase the game. And that Portsmouth one that was 6 minutes when nothing happened. Oh my god, I'm not convinced by Nielsen's efforts today. He's usually very good, but today, I don't know, mate. Rodriguez gets on it, head on it away. I don't know why I'm controlling Blanchard. I suppose because Rodriguez was on the floor, maybe. Don't know why everyone's running away. Cool. Do you know what? That's really cool that everyone runs away there instead of defending still. Even the defenders ran away. I don't think that's really fair. The player's obstructing the vision of Nicholas Nielsen, but yeah, we've got to talk about this. Nicholas Nielsen's conceded 6. I don't really know what to tell you. I mean, West Brom are going to take 3 points here. I know to tell you that. Braces from Anatasov, Cleary, and Soane will do the trick for him, but a lot of bullshit behind this one, I think. It's felt like anyway. I can't do anything, and when I do something, it just doesn't get done. Now there's going to be plenty of injury time just to give them one more goal. 6 minutes here. Now that I can't chase it, they're going to give me a lot. Does Moffat plan on playing left back at all, by the way? Because I'm trying to switch to Moffat, who's currently playing centre back. Just isn't doing it. Well, what a way to end this episode. Shite game. It's in a very good Good episode otherwise, I would say. I enjoyed it otherwise. I'm tempted to just pass it around. That was for my right back. Oh, my right back's cancel his run. Okay. And Cochrane's decided to be a fucking knob. Bunch fucking wankers, man. If they play like this, we're not getting a title. They'll deserve it with performances like this. Which is why so many times we played so well, it's not really been a problem. But today, against contenders, we fucking folded like a table or a chair or even a piece of paper. We've just been shit. I'm not happy with that. We scored 3, but they scored 6. Oh my god, what a fucking stinker, boys. Nielsen's out for the next game at the very least, and maybe even the rest of the season. I don't even know at this point. It's been a fucking shitter. I'm not happy at all with the end of this episode. I can blame my players all I like. A lot of it was me, yeah, obviously, because I'm controlling the players. But defensively, I'm tackling, and if the game doesn't lunge when I'm pressing a lunge, then that's on the video game and not me. There's only so much I can do. And I couldn't do enough there. So, 6-3 loss is the way she blows, unfortunately. Whether they deserve it or not is unimportant because they were better than us overall. So, I'd probably say yes. Nielsen needs a long, hard look at himself. If that's how he's going to play in the Premier League, we might need to find a new goalkeeper for the Premier League, you know. 55 to 45 in terms of possession, 14 shots to 9 in favour of West Brom with 4.5 expected goals, 2.3. The result's correct. They deserve to win by a long way, but I'm just pissed off at our team. They did really well. Fair play at West Brom. They fucking tore us apart. Why are we so fucking ass? Goal and assist. Ethan Roberts, he got an 8.6. Blanchard with a goal and 8.4. Rodriguez with a goal, 2 assists and a 7.9. But defensively, we just got torn apart. Goalkeeper got fucking torn apart. 11 shots, 5 saves, 6 conceded. Not what you'd usually expect from Nicholas Nielsen. Absolute disaster class at the back. As for them, pick any of them. They were all very good. They were all very talented. Fair play to them, and they deserved the win. 2 goals and an assist for Zhani Anatasov with 8.8 rating. Reyes Cleary with 2 more past us. He scored past us in the past. He done it again today. 8.6 for him. Jim Solani, who seems to be a fucking really good player in this game somehow. 2 goals, 2 assists for him. Max Aaron's putting in a performance as well. Benjamin Berrios with an assist and 7.9. Jed Wallace with an assist and 7.8. And then Rayan Tulloch with an assist and a 7.6. Dara O'Shea as well, still there. Doing very well. I mean, they're all doing very well, to be honest with you. Because he just fucking demolished us. Fair play, West Brom. I just want to get out of this game. The gap's at 4 points as we head into the final 3 games of the season. Very unhappy with that. Very, very unhappy. It's always when they bring up that we've been undefeated for a while that we lose the next game as well. I've noticed that. I know it's a negative answer, but we can't be conceding 6, boys, at this point of the season. I'm sorry. We can't. They're better than us. Gotta give credit where credit's due. We stank up the gaff. And that's putting it nicely. We were absolute dog shit. He's putting it meanly. Defeat for West Brom. Yeah, we just have to improve. We've got 3 more games to go through. Whether I'm still in charge is a different matter. I don't know what the hell's going on with the manager rating. I'll probably be down at like 42 by now. Got lost again. But I won a game and went down 1, so I guess we'll see. What are we at now? 47. No, it's just going down 1 at a time. Okay, that's not too bad then. So we should still be fine. Let's advance up. I didn't check Pelletier's injury. Might be what the inbox says here. Yeah, extended, hyperextended knee for Joshua Pelletier. And we've had no more news in terms of Youth Academy. I'm going to check my scouts here and see what's going on there. I think... Oh, neither of them are out. They've both done the reports. That's fair enough then. No worries. So that is how today's episode is going to end. There is a bit of a silver lining though. As you can see from this table, some teams have played their 44th game, which does mean that we still have a very good chance. All we need to do is beat QPR, and we've won it on goal difference. We just need to win against QPR. Next episode, that's all we need to do is start off with. Win against QPR. I'd like to win all the last 3 to get that century, but I'd rather just get a title. So this is how today's episode ends. Hartlepool with a game in hand, 3 points clear. I can't, surely I can't fuck this up. You would hope I can't fuck this up. But, crazier things have happened. Nottingham Forest sitting second on goal difference at the moment with 44 played. West Brom as well in third with 44 played. The other playoff teams, Burnley, Norwich, Palace, some are 43, some are 44. Just continue to read down this how the rest of the table looks. I think the playoffs are more or less secured. Palace just need to get a point, and they probably are alright. As we continue to read down the table, I don't know how the relegation zone is looking now. As you can see, we can play QPR next. They're in 16th. They're very safe. And it is Wigan, Rotherham, and Peterborough that are in the relegation zone. Peterborough and Rotherham, we know, will be going down. But that last place of relegation will be a battle between Wigan and Barnsley. And I don't know who will go down out of those two. I don't really care. I've got bigger fish to fry. I've got more things to worry about. I've got a manager rating on the 47 for whatever reason. 3 more games to win this league title. I didn't think it would come down to this. I thought we'd have it sewn up way earlier, but I was incorrect. A win against QPR will give us a title on goal difference. And then we have Burnley and Blackburn. It's our last home game as well at QPR, so I'd like to do it there if possible. But we've just got a 6-3 loss, and I don't really know what to do with the team yet, apart from yell at them. So we've got QPR next episode to open with. I've got hiccups now as well, for anyone interested. I've got away to Burnley as well before we finish off away at Blackburn. So hopefully finish our championship lives. I think top 2 is secure. No, top 2 isn't even secured just because how close it is. If we get top 2, we have to win the title as well. It's coming down to the wire. The game in hand will hopefully be a win, but I just don't know. I just don't know, ladies and gents. Atanasov beat Graz-Braces. West Brom beat Hartlepool. Atanasov was in a superb form for West Brom, scoring 2 goals, power side to a 6-3 win. It was a fucking disaster. I don't even want to talk about it. Pelletier as well, injured for 4 weeks. We won't have him for the rest of the season. Well, might get him last game, but I was hoping we could have Duncan Wilson for the last game. We'll see how that goes. Ternana's Serrano linked to Dortmund. What the? Who are Ternana, and how the fuck have they got him? Fuck, fair enough. No wonder. Man United overcome rivals Man City. Does that mean we're in the Champions League final? 1-2-1 against them one side. Anyway, that's not even one meant to click on. Team of the week. That's when they show it. When we lose, of course. Not had one for ages, but when we lose, poor boy, it's there. James Serrano, Caleb Taylor making it for West Brom. We don't have anyone in, of course. Why would we? You're expecting another win against QPR. We fucking demand it more than expect it, to be honest. It's a must, not a maybe, to be fair. Hartlepool United, we're looking forward to another win. If the 4-1 victory in the last encounter against QPR offers any clues which way this result will go. Next step towards title for Hartlepool is obviously QPR, and a win would sort it pretty much. So it's just a matter of doing so, and I'd like to think we can. Top scorers then, to end this episode as well. There'll be a golden boot race on here at the moment. Blast sits top with 28, Simpson with 26, Blanchard with 26 as well, Cho and Rodriguez with 25. But take a look at Rodriguez's games. He's done it 25. He's got 25 in just 31 games. Are you on a mad one, kid? Don't know if Carpenter will still be on this list. He has scored a couple today. Yet 13 for Luca Carpenter. 27 assists for Blanchard. Mate, Blanchard's been a fucking worldie this season. Even with Rodriguez's injury, he's had 15 assists. Carpenter with 15. Roberts with 14 as well. So you can score goals with assists. You don't have to just fucking get rebound goals all the time. Diop with 7. I'm pretty sure Moffat has 5 or 6 as well. And then clean sheets. We're in 5th place. Nielsen now on 9. Spike shipping 6th there. He's had a decent season otherwise. So we're not going to dwell on it unless we don't get the title. In which case we will be dwelling on it a lot. Galloway's up to 75, by the way. How's the loan growth going real quick? Harper's gone up 8. Fair fucking play. Wheeler's gone up 4. Maguire hasn't gone up, so I'm assuming he needs to get gone. Reece Briggs looks decent. Ezra Jennings looks alright. Noah Armstrong did well, and he's back. Hopefully, can loan him out again next year. As will Lucas up to that as well. Some good growth all around, truth be told. We're going to have to make some difficult decisions, though. Hobbs at 78. Marino 79. Shabalala now at 79 as well. Christ almighty. Masunguli Shabalala's looking like a fucking weapon, by the way. Duncan Wilson as well, that's 78. ACL, fit in 4 weeks, it says. Is there an outside chance we can get him for the last game? I don't think so. I'm going to be honest with you. I doubt it. I highly doubt it. There's only 2 weeks to it, so probably not. But you just never know. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to wrap it up there. Check the stats. We've checked the news. We've checked everything I need to check. I also do want to check quickly, just for my own curiosity. Was that the second leg of the Champions League semi-finals or the first one? Let's have a little look. It was the first one. Chelsea drawing 1-1 with Wolfsburg. Man United drawing, leading Man City 2-1. As for the Europa League, Fenerbahce are probably in the final already, as are Lens. It's interesting on that. And then in the conference, it's going to be Arsenal, probably, versus either Freiburg or Braga. That one's still up in the air because it's only a 1 goal difference. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to wrap it up there for this episode. Next time, it will be the Season 6 finale. A win against QPR would do it. But if we don't beat QPR, it could all go haywire and we could get sacked. The job is on the line as per usual. Ultimately, there's not much I can do about that. But job is on the line. But ladies and gentlemen, that's going to wrap up this episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed. And I will see you hopefully on Friday for the finale. Peace.